No, we right. Coming to you live from downtown Pomona. It's me, Atlanta presents the R Podcast, where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. And on my left is the other host, Mr. Robert Barksdale, a.k.a. Google, a.k.a. Sports Center. And I am your other host, Randy Jacquet. We got a special night here tonight. We got our good friend, our good buddy, comedian, Alex Thomas, Mr. Funny Man. He's in the house.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, this really they told you Google.
Ready. Google Sports. That's everything. You see, I just told you what Street Sean and Chris.
I thought you were the fans.
Nah. I might be, dog. I don't agree, so I couldn't clean cut.
Wait. Can you cuss on this?
You will tonight.
You need to create a t-shirt. Are you single or married?
Single, but you know.
Okay. Because you need to have a t-shirt that I swear you would sell 1 million t-shirts in 1 month. You know what your t-shirts would say?
I'm scared to hear, but go ahead.
Google me, bitch.
Yeah. And I had it, because that's my saying. I told them they don't think I play ball. I tell them, just Google me.
Yeah.
And regards, they'll laugh, but they really will.
Google. Yeah. Because that's what they do. So now you from LA, I gotta ask you a question. What you know about Get Like Me?
Say it again.
What you know about Get Like Me? And it's not Get Like Me, it's Get Like Me.
Get like me.
For a quarter.
Brother, first of all, my mother in 7th grade thought I was selling dope. That's how much money
You was making.
I made in Get Like Me with quarters. I'm talking like while other niggas was shooting dice,
Yeah.
a couple people was robbing liquor stores already. I was Get Like Me. Oh, by the way, shout out to your live audience. Hello, people. Can y'all clap for me real quick? Can you clap? Me being a comedian for 33 years, I like to hear the laughter. So feel free.
You got
If you feel like laughing, let that shit out. My grandma always told me, never hold in a laugh because it will turn into a fart. All right, let's go.
So Get Like Me here, man. You know, we're gonna get on sports in a minute.
Yeah.
You can say that's a sport. I played. I got suspended at Audubon. Mr. Crittenden snuck through the custodian's closet, and that was a side door to the bathroom. We had about 5 games going, so I flipped the quarter because Get Like Me, you can win about $1 every minute. 4 games. Hey,
how did we know that game? How did we? Is it an LA thing?
It's an
Everybody's watching. If you watching and you in Detroit, Chicago, New York, did y'all have Get Like Me?
they didn't have it, dog.
How do we know about this?
I don't know. I learned it when I got to Audubon because it's kind of like you go to homeroom, you go to Get Like Me class.
Hey, bro,
Man.
I learned it to John Burrow.
John Burroughs.
I distinctly remember 7th grade for me, 1983, 82, 83, and I'm like, dude, it became a hustle.
It was a supplement your allowance, dog. So I flipped the quarter and it went up and it bounced and it landed on a wingtip. And I was like, I don't think any of my friends wear wingtips and slacks. So I looked up and it was Mr. Cricket. He busted 4 games, 8 people. We all got walked up the bathroom. The whole school laughed at us.
How much time did you do?
I just got suspended for 2 days.
Oh, I got 6 months.
Yeah, I got 2 days.
Downtown.
Yeah. It's okay. I didn't mind. I didn't like school that much anyway. So I was like, I got a paid vacation.
Right. My 12th grade, I had 2 strikes.
Okay. There you go. So tell us, where did you grow up? You grew up in LA?
So I grew up in the hardest South Central LA. So my mama and daddy both went to Foshay.
Oh, Foshay.
I grew up, I'm just kind of give you the long story short. I grew up in the 30s.
We know the 30s, Harlem's.
Half my family, shout out to all of them. And then junior high, that's when we moved to the west side.
Oh, so you moved to the west side.
Cloverdale. So you know the area, right?
Yep.
So started off in the 30s, like I said, Harlem. And then it was Mansfields, all that over on the west side. Yeah. So long story short, my story is this. Because I grew up in such a crazy neighborhood with gangbanging and all
In
this
the 30s.
in the 30s, my parents are like, you're not going to get caught up
Yep.
like all your cousins and the rest of the family. So we're shipping you to an all-white private school in the heart of Beverly Hills. And I was the only black kid in an all-white private school from kindergarten to 7th grade.
Wow.
It was called Berkeley Hall.
Okay, Berkeley
So
Hall.
Berkeley Hall now is a school that all the stars kids go to. It's up on Mulholland now. When I was a kid, it was right there, smack dab 2 blocks from Rodeo.
Okay.
So part of I would say my first 2-3 years of doing stand-up, my first 2-3 years of comedy was all about being the only black kid in an all-white private school.
Wow.
And getting teased by the brothers in my neighborhood. They'd be like, you sound like a white boy. You act like a white boy. I used to be like, holy cow, Randy gave me that idea. White people would be around me and they would go like, oh my God, you were born and raised in South Central in the 70s and the 80s. The gay thing, they would say, so how are you not in a gang?
Yeah.
I said, I was in a gang, don't get it twisted. I just wasn't a Crip or a blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a Cub Scout.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
And that little yellow stars,
where it's staying in here.
And I'm like Crips and Cubs at the same time.
I hated that, dog.
And so, and then the next question I would get is, how did you navigate through that? How did you not get caught up in the lifestyle, the crime, and all that stuff? And this is why I thank my parents. They kept me so involved in like positive activities that I literally didn't have time for fun. Like the homies, they wanted me to go on a drive-by. But I had choir rehearsals.
I couldn't go.
They wanted me to
shoot somebody.
They wanted me to go. They wanted me to rob the liquor store.
Yeah.
I had soccer practice.
Yeah.
So I was swamped.
You were swamped.
Yeah, I was swamped. Right? But here's the thing: being at that school, being the only black kid in an all-white private school, I wasn't one of those kids that I'm a white boy now.
Yeah.
Because I came home to the hood every day.
Every day.
I just had a hell of a balance.
Yeah.
Right. So by 13, true story, the school was 95% Jewish at that time. By 13, I had been to more bar mitzvahs than barbecues.
Wow. That's crazy.
At 14, my mother custom made me my own yarmulke.
Are you serious?
She made it out of a purple Crown Royal bag. I was walking around school looking like a little black Jewish pimp. They be like, what up, man? Somebody like, Shabbat Shalom, motherfucker. True story.
True story.
And that's why the name of my next 1-hour comedy special
is what?
Is Alex Thomas True Hollywood Stories.
See,
out of 33 years of doing this, for a lot of years, it was just jokes. But when I really started digging into my real life, that started being a comic, is getting that honesty off your chest, stuff you would have never talked about before. All of a sudden, man, it became a beautiful thing. I'm like, people are really laughing at this. And then the last thing I'm going to say before you get into your thing is, I was one of the writers on the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The last 4 seasons, 93 to 97. And one reason why Will Smith and I got along so well, it's kind of like we kind of grew up in the same way, except that he was in Philly and I was in LA, right? So my life, I was Carlton, but more of a nigga. You understand? Carlton went home to Bel Air.
Yeah.
I was around white kids all day, and I went right back. I went from peace and serenity to gunshots. After that. So that's what balanced me. And who knew I'd end up writing a hit show like that.
Yeah, that's what made New York, because you had that balance. You had that hood side, but you had that educated upper middle class.
I like sushi and I like lemon pepper wings.
There you go.
I like caviar, but I also like grits and hot water cornbread.
All that. So LA, Fairfax High School, 87. How'd you get into comedy?
You know what, man? I was that guy, like, since we know all these people, you're the Google guy, you can fact check me. I knew all the basketball players, knew all the sports dudes, knew all the gangsters, knew all the hustlers. I was that dude that kind of like, you only hear this about athletes, but it's kind of weird. They protect, you hear whether you in Chicago, Brooklyn, Compton, or, New York, was always that dude that at a young age, everybody knew that nigga gonna be somebody. Like, we're not gonna trick him in, don't try to make the nigga get in the game. Like, that nigga gonna be somebody, and people just protected you without you having to ask. I was that dude. I remember a famous line that Richard Pryor said when he went to jail. He said, I kept them niggas laughing to keep their minds off the movie.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
I was exactly that, but in my case, it had nothing to do with the booty. It had to be like, I'm gonna have these niggas left so they don't even try to make me get into that shit.
Yeah.
I'm too silly.
Yeah.
I was the nigga that they said, well, you're square or you're not like that. Because I was. And I think that's why the Dr. Dre's, the Snoops, the Ice Cubes, and all the gangsters that went on to be famous, the reason why I got a lot, Tupac, rest in peace, Suge, all those dudes, the reason they loved me so much, they were like, the niggas from the hood, but he don't do none of the shit we do.
Yeah.
I could see walk with the best on me.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, they used to call me the crib choreographer.
Okay. Real talk.
I'm never in the game, but I could dance.
Right.
And it was just like, it was an unwritten,
leave you alone.
He's not one of us. Niggas not even trying to be. This nigga can swim.
Mm-hmm.
Rubik's Cube. Niggas weren't doing that.
Yeah.
But I never tried to be something that I'm not. So that's what I'm trying to say.
You stayed in your lane.
I stayed in my lane, man.
Hey, talk about the 87, I would say 85, 86, 87 in Fairfax. 85, they won 3A with Tony Thomas, Brian Robs, Dwayne Canada.
Remember Dwayne Canada?
Dwayne Canada. Come on. Catania, like I said, that's my college coach's nephew. 86, I felt like they should have gone and played against Crenshaw. They lost to Carson. And in 87, they beat Dorsey. I was at the game.
I was there.
Then I was there when they beat Santa Monica at Cal State Dominguez.
We beat Taft. We were really, I tell people all the time, I'm not just saying this, bro. We were like the high school version of the Lakers.
I remember.
And if you ask Magic Johnson, if you ask Norm Nixon, if you ask Byron Scott, if you ask Dave Brady, because I'm friends with all these dudes, they will all tell you, like, nigga, we were the world champions. And we knew about Fairfax.
Sean, Chris
Mills, David Harrison, Daniel, it was fun times, man.
They were phenomenal. They were good.
And we had a super mixed school. I told this story. This is crazy. I wasn't expecting to talk about this, but since we just being real, right? Fairfax was very mixed. You know,
I know that Fairfax.
We had every type of chick you could think of. We're talking about down guy shit. We had black girls, we had white girls, we had Armenians, we had the Hispanic, we had it all.
Yeah.
So we were exposed to all type of girls at a young age versus if you went to Centennial or if you went to nothing against them, but you were just dealing with black people.
Yeah.
So you said I don't know if we can cuss. I don't know how to be clean on this. I experienced all type of vagina. By the time,
all right, so
by the time I was 18, it's a bit of time. Yeah.
There goes our Christian sponsor.
No. Let's say vagina. Christians have vaginas too. I mean, you know, it's like
just don't talk about it.
Let the church say amen. You love the Lord, you also love vagina.
That's true. It was a mixed school. That's what it was known for. Flipper Hollywood was out.
Come on, man. Here's what just recently came up. Man, don't ask me how this came up, but me and my wife were at our son's Little League baseball game. And some dude, he went to another school, but he's there because he has kids too. And we started talking about the 80s. And then he was like, yeah, man, you guys had it all. I mean, there was gangbangers, it was white, black, Hispanic, gay. And he said all this stuff. And I said, speaking of gay, and this is a true story. I don't know if we were the first in the country, but in 1987, my senior year of high school, there was a gay club.
A gay club.
At my school.
But it's right by West Hollywood. So.
But I didn't know it. I mean, I didn't know. We heard about it, but they were called Project 10.
Mm-hmm.
You could Google shit because there was a lot of gay kids that went to our school. Yeah, I'm in West Hollywood, right? So they were called Project 10, and they used to have their meetings at lunchtime in this food. I don't know what room it was, but they would make the announcement, hey, if you feel like it, if you think you're, it's almost like an AA meeting. Or if you feel you're having problems, you can get together with other people like you, and we can talk about it, right? So our little joke in school was, like, I don't know, said, I don't know that nigga, I don't know, oh boy, you saw what he wore today, right? Yeah, but then that nigga did it, and we were all like, nigga, let's go up to Project 10.
And see if he
get in the window. You get in the window.
Yeah, Ronnie in there.
There go that nigga Terrence, right there. Is that Marcus in the back? I know. That nigga short got a little tight on him and shit. You know what I mean? And I think it's people because you know what I mean. I want anybody to come back and like gay family members. My wife's best friend is a gay dude. Like, I don't have no problem with that shit because nigga, that's not you. That's not you.
Yeah.
Living in the world that we living in, hey, it's out there.
It's out there.
You know what I mean? I'm just teaching my sons what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How old are your sons?
My sons are 8 and 5.
Oh, you got young.
And then I have a 10-year-old daughter.
Okay.
But you know, I'm just gonna be real with you. They sliding that shit on people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Whether you turn on the McDonald's commercial and he's eating cheeseburger and he's
Yeah.
kiss the nigga over fries. You know what I mean?
That's real.
I mean, it could be anything. It could be a bar and soap commercial.
Right.
A dude's cleaning another dude's back or something like that. They slide it in cartoons and stuff. So I'm just starting early.
Okay.
And I'm just letting my sons know I'm not going to, F them. I'm not bashing.
Okay.
But I'm going to be real with you.
Okay.
You're going to see it.
Okay.
You're going to be amongst it.
All right. Yeah.
We don't do that. That's not what we're doing. I mean, not that, they're kids.
Yeah.
But I just want to give them that time to know if something comes your way, if somebody asks you, or something, same thing, why tell them about drugs.
Yep.
Right.
I told my 10-year-old daughter the other day, I don't care if somebody hands you a pill that looks smaller than a Tic Tac.
Yeah.
That fentanyl shit is killing people left and right.
That's right.
I tell you, you don't take no pills, whether it's your doctor, your mama, or your dad.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't care if another kid goes, yeah, but it's cool, man, it'll make you feel. I'm like, dude, that little can kill
Can
you.
kill you.
So I'm just letting them know early, like, tell them everything I know so they'll be aware.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good stuff.
Give them the answers to the test.
Yeah. I got a little trivia question for you.
Yes, sir.
It was a martini bar at Fairfax and Melrose on the northwest corner.
So you talking about bars when I was in high school?
No. When we were adults.
Oh, as adults.
You don't remember the martini bar?
Wait, say the street again?
Fairfax and Melrose, northwest corner.
So look,
Why would you cheat? Give them the answer. Yes.
I mean, about Lowe's. Nigga,
Yeah.
I had
Been there.
I had
That
a cart in Lola's.
Apple, they have chocolate. I didn't even know that.
Nigga, Lola's was
The spots.
Yeah.
Thursday nights to be exact.
Yes, sir. I mean,
So you know I did.
well, I've heard. I was.
Oh, you
I
didn't Bible
was Bible study. Yeah, it's Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, Bible study. But
let
I
me tell you,
heard that Lola's was cool.
let me tell you that thing.
And at the pool table,
Come
the
on,
second
man.
room, the bar. I heard that's the.
Put it this way. I go so far back with Lola's before it became like the social spot. Just because it was in the neighborhood,
Right by the school.
right by the school. So we knew about it, but then what happened was black promoters, like in the early 90s, mid 90s, started getting hip to it. So then they started having nights there.
Yeah, those are.
You know, like every restaurant, but then there's a black night.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But here's the flip side. That black night making more money than all
All
of
the
them.
other nights.
Right.
They had to let them. It was always grown and sexy, so they never really had any problem. Let me tell you nothing about Fairfax.
Yeah.
And I'm what's called a sneakerhead to this day.
Okay.
I was a sneakerhead before the word sneakerhead. Before I even knew what a sneakerhead was, I was a sneakerhead.
I have a lot of sneakers. He's a sneaker head.
I am
Sneakerhead.
beyond.
I'm a tennis shoe pimp.
But who you telling? You can look at my old damn comedy jam tape. You can watch old episodes of Jamie Foxx show and movies I was way before it was even a thing. I went to Fairfax High School. You know what else we had at that school?
What's that?
That messed the whole city up? I want to say at that time, unless somebody else can tell me different, we had one of the only open campuses.
Hawthorne had one. So Hawthorne.
Okay.
I didn't know Hawthorne, but I didn't know Fairfax had one. We had. You can
Put it this way. We have an open campus and we're on a street called Melrose.
Melrose. You
With
just
a sneaker. So we were going to lunch and coming back with bags, coming back with new J's, coming back with new Pumas.
Yeah.
So it was an addiction that started very early with me.
Yeah.
We literally would be coming back for lunch. We went shop.
Okay. That's good stuff. Man, we have you on the comedy show on the 23rd, a week from tomorrow, man. What can we expect? We only have an opener and you, no pressure, because our mutual friend Robbie and Donna Countryman are watching.
Robbie Countryman, Donna, is this a delay?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
If you're watching, he's my golf buddy.
In case you cuss, we want to be able to edit it.
His
We
wife.
already talked about vaginas.
Yeah. And Robbie's wife is a super Christian.
And she don't play.
She don't play. And from what last time I talked, I found out she has the Lord on speed dial. and she got Jesus Instagram. So
that's my auntie, so don't talk. So anyway.
No, but the show, I'm excited, man. First of all, me being a cigar smoker, anytime I ever can do comedy and have a cigar also, I get really into it. Because it reminds me of I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm a student of the game. But like in the '60s, things like Bill Cosby, George Burns,
Smoking
cigars and sipping and doing that thing. So every blue moon, when I could do comedy in a cigar spot, and then I saw how dope this place is.
off the chain.
For the people that don't know, see, we're in a little private triple VIP room right now.
Light work.
Yeah, when I walked in here, I was really blown away. And shout out to the owners. Who the two dudes again?
Right.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Producer.
well, you're here. Well, I said it downstairs, but now I'm gonna say it in front of the millions of people that are watching right now. Okay. I wasn't even 10 feet to the door, and I was like, "This is incredible." And I did 38 cities last year. I averaged 38 to 41 cities a year. And every city I go to, I'm always trying to find a dope cigar lounge. And this, I'm not gonna lie, I'm talking from, it's gonna sound like a pimp when I say this, from Maine to Spain, from Alaska to Nebraska, from Georgia to Florida, from the Big Apple to the Pineapple, that's New York, Hawaii. I have not seen
anything like that.
I allowed this incredible.
Yeah, I told you though.
So I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
We call it the finest dope cigar lounge in all of California.
I'm just like, damn, it's Pomona. I'm gonna be honest. I come to Pomona once every 9 years.
You didn't know, though. Nobody knows. But you know, when we talked the first time, you said, "What is the podcast about?" I said, "Sports, cigars, entertainment." He said, "My three favorite things."
My three favorite things. First of all, I worked for 16 hours a day. Do you know how much fun I'm already having with y'all?
Yeah.
For me to just chill and not have to be, I'm still on camera, but I'm not acting. I'm just
Be
human
you.
breeze. Get back. I already talked to my wife. Everything. Shout out to my wife.
So you good? You can come home at midnight.
Oh, man.
We're gonna have a night. No, we got 2 more stops after this.
Oh, yeah, baby, I might not be home till 4:30 in the morning. Oh, that's not happening. I will be married with you.
Me either.
Do me a favor. Ask him how you got started smoking cigars. Ask him.
How'd you get started smoking cigars?
That dude right there.
Oh, you got him into it?
Absolutely.
How long ago?
Ooh, maybe 5, 6 years.
So give me, I know you got your stories. I know how I got my guys into it.
Yeah.
And after this, I'll tell you how I got into it.
Okay.
But finish yours. What'd you do? How'd you get him into it?
Just invited him to a couple lounges. I saw him at one lounge. He wasn't really smoking. It was a lounge we won't talk about. It's in Corona. None of those cities you only go to once every 9 years.
Only time let me be honest with you. Only time I'm out here in the IE or Inland Empire is when I'm playing golf.
Okay.
And when I tell you I play every single golf course in the state of California, off the 60 to 50 to 57 to 50, I'm just a golfer.
That's good. Yes.
I'm the ghetto Tiger Woods. I'm the ghetto Tiger Woods. So everybody knows they call me Inglewoods.
Inglewood.
You can see it on the jacket. Just let everybody know I'm not from Inglewood. Snoop Dogg gave me that name about 20 years ago. Kind of like when the Tiger won the Masters for the first time 25 years ago. And he was like, "You play golf, cuz?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Nigga, you so you the ghetto Tiger Woods." He said, "You hit the money, like, nigga, you Inglewood." Everybody fell out laughing, and the shit stuck. So anybody watching right now, if you don't believe me, go to my Instagram. I literally, and y'all probably didn't know this. You probably is funny man.
Yeah.
That's me, the actor, the comedian, the father, the dad, fly ass nigga that like to eat sushi and hang out with my family. If you go to I'm Inglewoods, I am INGLEWOODS. It's a complete page dedicated to me golfing all over the world.
I'm gonna look it up.
All my crazy experiences. You'll see me with every celebrity you can think of, every Hall of Fame you can think of, and me just being silly. I specialize in having fun on golf courses, and that's how I started playing smoking cigar.
Yeah, I invited him to a lounge in Fullerton,
888,
and that's how he started smoking. Now he smokes more than me. Yeah,
off the record.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Can I ask you a personal question? It's not nothing crazy. Something I can't do. I mean, because I have a family and all of our cars.
Yeah, he's married, so that's
nothing like that. Do you smoke cigars in your cars?
2 of them.
I first of all, I'm just not that serious about it. But I share all my cars with my wife, my mother-in-law. So I just don't smoke. When I see dudes that smoke cigars in their cars. I'm like, me, you got to be single. Or you have a dedicated cigar vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I smoke in my car, especially when I'm leaving here. So
Yeah.
I have windows. But I have my window down. I don't
It's still rolling your seats and
No.
Yeah.
So I don't smoke in my Benz.
So you
I
don't have
smoke in my
carpet?
F-150.
you have linoleum or hardwood in your car. You have tile in your car.
In my Expedition, I smoke it. When I pulled up, I met you in Sherman Oaks, I was smoking. Remember?
I still I'm like, you got me at 10 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, breakfast.
Yeah, you're having it right now. That's it. That's the breakfast. Yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
I had an omelet. I had some pancakes.
You know, that's a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to smoke something to get out there, man. You know, that's
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he went through 4 counties to get to you, though.
Real, man.
Yeah, so we have a lot of sports we talk about, and we're going to finish with you. So we want to start with you, finish with you.
Let's go.
So we have a lot to talk about. NFL draft, latest mock draft. Randy, let me read this to you and Alex.
Okay.
Of course, Mendoza is going 1 to the Raiders.
Yeah.
They've been getting called
Is that
from teams.
It's absolutely definite.
99.9.
Crazy, out of this world.
He's going number 1. They're getting calls this week from teams. Let me ask both of you. If you were the Raiders, is there a package you would take for Mendoza? I mean, I think there might be, but who would it be? Who would your package be that you would trade that number 1 pick for?
You go first.
You would have to give me, because you got Kirk Cousins there right now, right?
As the backup to train him. Yeah, what's the starter? Yeah.
So, you gonna give me a Garrett? You gonna give me the DN from Cleveland?
No.
Before you get to that detail, let's just kind of be specific. Package with who? We get this randomly.
Yeah, so we'll say, so he said,
Is this a scenario? Are you making this up? Or are you saying this is possible?
no, we're not making a shot.
Oh, okay,
If I was the Raiders, that's the only way I would move off of it. I would give me an offensive lineman and a defensive end, another thing to go with Crosby.
And maybe a quarterback. Is that quarterback? Would you trade Caleb for him? Caleb Williams?
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
This is going to prove to you that I'm a real football fan because I talk analytics. I'm gonna go back. Anybody that knows football, anybody knows Raider history. I don't know the exact number. Maybe you guys do. I mean, you're Google guy. But the Raiders, I want to say over the last 15, 20 years, they're always getting top draft picks. They're always getting guys that we think is going to be the next. This guy's going to be, and this is going to be. And for some crazy reason, it just ain't out for them. I say that to say nothing against Mendoza because, hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you. He's fucking incredible.
He look good.
How many guys have we seen that were incredible in college and it didn't necessarily pan out into the NFL? So I'm not hating them. I wish the Raiders well.
Yeah.
And right now, I don't see anything negative. It would be nice if they could change things around. Just for the fact that they moved to Las Vegas.
Yes, sir.
It's $1 billion facility, a city that needs a champion. I mean, outside hockey, that would be great for that city. Ticket sales will go through the roof. I hope they do great with it, but it's just not guaranteed.
It's not. No. So what quarterback? So like we got Caleb. He's a young quarterback because I couldn't trade him for somebody like Stafford, who's great, but he's on his way out. So I would say Caleb. Who's another good young quarterback? Would you trade him for that?
Yeah, I would.
He would.
I would.
The reason I can see that happening because I can totally see Jerry Jones going, hey, as much as I love you, Dak, because people are starting to call Dak like the white Tony Romo, right?
Yeah.
Just because when Jerry Jones falls in love with you, he's what I like about Jerry Jones. He reminds me of Steinbrenner, rest in peace, Jerry Buss, rest in peace. Yeah. One thing all those dudes had in common, I'm saying it again, Jerry Buss and George Steinbrenner. Dallas, New York, LA. One thing he understood was that market that he's in. Yeah. And whatever the hell I gotta pay to bring somebody in here to change the culture around, those 3 owners were doing that.
That's good.
But I think he tried so much of that and Dak just couldn't get the chip for them. If there ever was a time, see where I'm going here, there ever was a time that I think he would go, you know what? if I had the chance to get what's his name? Fernando Mendoza, and like you said, if the Raiders would take that, here's the thing. I can see that being a fresh new beginning for that.
Yeah.
Yes,
So he doesn't have to be like a lot of guys who went a whole career being great. You'll get to the Hall of Fame, but never get a ring.
Yeah.
And I think vice versa. The Cowboys would be like, we got star, and I will build around him.
Yeah, and a rookie contract, so he's not getting $60 million like Dak is. So you get some pieces. Because I think if Dak had more pieces, he might have got him further in the playoffs. In the playoffs,
He gets pieces every year.
Yeah. I don't know if they get the right. I don't know if they get the right
They
pieces.
suck on the defense side.
They had a chance with Mike. They had a chance to have.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing we also know about the Cowboys over the years, they were also, back to Jerry Jones, he understood, I need that star on defense.
Yeah.
I need that star on offense. Still didn't work out.
Still didn't work out. Because he always waits and pays late, and then they overpay, and then you can't get other pieces. So, and that's his problem. He didn't hire a football guy because he wants to be the one that gets interviewed after the game, outside the locker room, hire a football guy. That's what I'm on.
He's that dude that said, I want to do it all.
He's just made money.
And if you're an owner, you honestly can do what the hell you want to do.
Yeah.
But you would think the ego would kind of come down a little bit and be like, dude, you can't do it all.
Yeah. Yes,
There
sir.
you
He
go.
had several tries.
He used to be a Cowboys fan.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Jerry.
Can
Go ahead.
we confide in each other real quick?
Yeah.
Can I
This
testify?
is a safe space.
Safe place?
Yeah.
Okay. And I hope nobody gets mad at me on this, but I'm at
Mhm.
Rams,
That's
Dodgers,
hey.
Kings, Lakers. Now I'm a real LA everything. Never swayed.
That's my
When they left us,
When they went to St. Louis.
they went to St. Louis.
Oh, when they went to Anaheim and then St. Louis.
So a little inside joke with all my friends, and they'd be like, "Hey, I ain't got no football team. Who's your favorite pro football team?" I'd be like, "The USC Trojans."
Yeah.
Because you think about it, them years when they never been, we were
Pro
on-
team.
Pete Carroll.
they were on the team.
Yeah.
That's what. So with that being said, I hope this counts as I didn't like jump shit or chain it. I had to find a team to latch on to.
Who was it? Cowboy.
People get mad at me. I
Yeah.
didn't do that. I didn't mean they left us.
Yeah.
They left us.
Yeah, he transferred school. So
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm saying that because I'm not gonna say
Do you
any names.
appreciate my honesty?
See it definitely. Somebody said between us, whose name I'm not gonna say, used to be a Raider fan. And he switched to the Rams, but he don't really admit it. But I know because I got receipts. He used to be a Raider fan.
What was that? You nigga went like this. Nigga went like this. Oh shit.
We talking me? Yeah, when we saw family.
He used to be a Raider fan.
I ain't never been no Raider fan.
Can we go in your closet? And if we find some black and silver, can you take your
All right.
You see what color he got on black now and he dark skin. You know he's a Raider fan. Come on, Randy.
When they came to LA, like you just said,
So you were a Raider fan for a while.
Hey,
what they left us.
Wait.
They
That's
left us
yeah, same story though.
Yeah, but the question is, were you a Raider fan for a while?
for a minute.
They just say that.
Yeah, for a minute.
This is the same series.
Yeah, but they came back.
He was a Raider fan for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
24.
I don't really gonna put him out there like that because the older, the big homie.
Now you're making me even get deeper. I'm getting deep right now. But y'all both LA, so you understand this. Being an entertainer, the Raiders for those little, what was it, 4
couple years. Yeah.
Not only did it become we don't have a team here now, but it also became a part of our generation of the culture.
The Raiders. Come on.
NWA. It became a fashion statement. It became a thing.
Right.
So it was like you got people that don't even like football.
That was
They're
right.
like, that black and the NWA wore that shit.
Yeah.
I'm wearing that shit because I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of kids our generation.
Yeah, it was.
Well, like that. So
Yeah. I didn't wear a Raider hat.
I didn't either.
I don't wear curly hair. I don't wear no pants. All right, here we go. Here we go. The draft.
Oh, you bragging? You bragging because you like skinny?
Yeah. We had this conversation. I
Just
don't
because
wear no Raider hat.
just because you have a head full of baby hair.
Right there, dog. Yeah, it's okay. We lost our Christian sponsors when you talk about vaginas, so we
Oh no!
we good. We got to get new sponsors now. Walk on
How
the
you
street.
say good night without it? These both these dudes going to go get regular jobs.
Yep. I'm back to work. All right, so we got Mendoza 1. We got they got David Bailey out of Texas Tech 2. Reese, a really good linebacker State 3. Tennessee Titans, I'm disappointed. They're taking Jeremiah Love. I wanted him to my Commanders. They're going to take him. Giants taking Caleb Downs, outstanding safety. Be the highest drafted safety in 16 years. They have a trade at number 6, Dallas and Cleveland. They got Dallas taking Sonny Styles, another linebacker out of Ohio State. I would like this pick. My Commanders taking Carnell Tate at 7.
I'm sorry.
Receiving.
I keep hearing you say "my."
I'm from.
So what are you? Was there a couple teams you like?
No,
I'm confused. You said my.
Not my. Yeah. So
Audience, he said my 3 times. Like, okay.
I got the CD in my car. So my team is the Commanders now. My family's from DC. I'm
So
from
you
DC.
say now. What?
I fell off Dallas. I couldn't stand Jerry Jones.
But being specific here, we talking 3 years, 4 years, 5
2 years.
So once they were the Commanders, you were never a Redskins fan.
No, my family's all Commanders fans. I got tired of Jerry Jones, so I'm done with that.
So you traded yourself.
I traded Jerry for Jack in the Reynolds.
Ready for this? Does Jerry know that?
He does. I sent him a letter.
Oh, Seaton just said?
Yes.
Okay.
So, jumped in the portal.
Yeah. So my Commanders taking Carnell Tate. Hey, we got Ruben Bain, really good DN out of Miami, going to New Orleans. We got Jordan Tyson going to the Chiefs out of Arizona State, and they have Mansour Delane, the cornerback out of LSU, going to Cincinnati. Only other one that's notable to me is your LA Rams. That's Kai Lemon. I would like that. Receiver out of SC. I like him. I saw him in high school at Los Alamitos.
Yeah.
Went to SC. He's not big. He's 5'9", 5'10", but he's a ball.
You know what I was pissed off about with the Rams these last 2 or 3 years after we won that Super Bowl? I mean, I understand it's a business.
Yes.
God damn. But I mean, if we're all sports fans, we know money and free agency breaks up dynasties.
Yes.
And I hate that it's like that. So I mean, think about it. I mean, I'm not these names that I'm gonna name. I'm not saying they were the end all be all, but it's like when we won a Super Bowl and Von Miller's gone.
Yep.
Odell Beckham's gone. We can keep going. Jalen, people. I was like, what happened to the good old days? We won, you guys. You don't think after this little 6-month hiatus we can come back and do it again?
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. We're living at an age now where a guy will be like the worst team in the league. I'm exaggerating the numbers. So don't take me literally. Take a team that sucks, but they got a budget. We'll give you $35 million. These guys now they can go up. I'll take the $35 million and up front know we gonna suck.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get that Lamborghini helicopter.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's a business though, like you said. So I see, because especially after you win, go get the money. You already won. Go get the money.
But why? I don't know. I guess that's the old school in me. Or I feel like guys in the day were like, "No, let's build a dynasty."
Yeah.
Right.
Like the money's gonna come.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that you're broke and you're not getting it.
Right. But it'll be there.
Or you'll be like, I can name 3 or 4 guys right now that are. It's like their biological clock is ticking.
Yeah.
We've been in the league. I'm kind of switching sports now, but let me just name 2 or 3. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, not Penny Harden, Penny, but Clement. These guys that were individual superstars made a boatload of money. But it's like you're in your 16th, 17th year, you realize, damn, I didn't even smell a ring.
Yeah, Russell's in Sacramento. You're not getting a ring there.
You know what I mean? So it's almost like you feel bad for Chris Paul. My boy. I mean, all these guys are friends of mine. I know them all.
Yeah.
It's go, wow. I mean, I know it's got to hurt because, you don't want to go your whole career and be like, yes, I'm the next Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Go down as one of the greatest players of all time, but he got a piece of jewelry in his house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That's the business of sport. Yeah. Let me ask you this, Randy. Mm-hmm. A.J. Brown, is he in Philadelphia next year?
Well, the recent developments, we'll talk about that later.
Does he want out?
He does.
He wants out.
And he's best friends with Jalen Hurts, and now their relationship is a little rocky.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate and sad at the same time, and because all those dudes are young.
Yeah.
It'd be different if where's the voice of reason in your life? How can you to your uncle or somebody in the organization go, you do know that we
just won the
Super Bowl.
Just won.
And you're already talking about, or the dude would just tell you straight up in your face, yeah, I'm trying to go get that money. There's nothing you can do about it, Bill. It's all about that.
What do you think? Do you think he's in Philly next year? I think he's not.
I think he's not. But I thought he was going to New England. But this little mix-up they got going on now. We'll be talking about that. But yeah,
that's coming on now. I'm glad you made that little segue.
Right.
You're a great host. Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel. She just resigned from that show, from the show she was on.
Right.
What's that all about? You in Sedona, Arizona, at a hotel. You say you were friends.
So
I don't know though.
So basically, he went out there a couple of days early before the meetings and hooked up with her, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
You hooked up with her?
I mean,
She
from
nice?
the pictures,
Oh, I thought you said you hooked up with her.
No.
Oh, okay.
So from the pictures, somebody had a private eye on their ass.
Yeah, they said
No pictures were.
it was his wife.
His wife?
His wife.
Okay. So yeah, so I hate to be in either one of those houses right now.
Okay.
And he.
The way they were holding hands, you're not friends. You hold. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And then she tried to come out and said she was with a girls trip, but ain't got no picture of no girls.
No.
Girls take pictures. Huh?
Yes. So that's a story. That's been one of the bigger stories.
Right.
Nasir Adderley used to play for the Chargers, for O's team. Mm-hmm. Retired 3 years ago, coming out of retirement. It's going to be in Indianapolis. He was a Chargers quarterback, and now at 28, he's coming back. Yeah. 3 years. Yeah. They said he worked out. He looked good. He's coming back. There was news this week about NFL collusion when Lamar Jackson and received the quarterback out of Arizona that just with Kyler Murray, when they were all about to resign and Russell Wilson, they said the teams were colluding to keep the salary down.
Can you tell me what the about you? I sound stupid. I've heard that word before.
Collusion.
What is the definition?
It means working together. You have a plan, a plot. So they were saying that Arizona, in cahoots. That's the hood way of saying it. So they were saying that the teams that had Russell, Lamar, and Kyler Murray were all in collusion to keep the salaries down. They were saying, well, how much are you going to pay? Well, we're only going to, let's offer him this. So they said that, but the NFL said it wasn't true.
Well,
I think they do. I
hope I'm not off the subject, but you brought up another name. Oh, I'm just, even though I'm a Rams fan, I'm a fan of that dude, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he's good.
He's incredible. Do you think, I mean, every season, well, at least for the last 5 seasons, as long as he's been in the league, they're always talking about, will this be his year? And they've been coming up short. Last year, obviously, wasn't as good as they thought. He's great. He's fun. What do you think the Ravens are lacking? Like, why are they not going further?
That's a good question because they got to the playoffs. He had a fumble issue last year. I think they're talented. They were picked to go to the championship last year.
That's what I mean.
Underperformed, but Lamar was hurt for half the season, and they lost a lot of games, and he was hurt. So then when you're trying to come back at the end of the year, you're starting from a deficit because you had all these losses. He's a great quarterback. He can run. He can throw. Yeah.
2 disappointments huge this year. I'm not saying, when I say disappointment, I'm saying me because I'm still hurt that I felt like if there ever was another year the Rams could have won was this year. So I was crushed in Seattle beat us twice in 2 weeks. When I say crushed, I was like, I'm talking like we've never won, but I was like, if there ever was a year, because remember, damn near everybody we thought and assumed was going to be great this year, everybody, whatever the reason was, say Kansas City, who thought that was going to happen? Who thought that? So I was like, oh my God.
Wide open.
It's wide open, and look what the hell.
Seattle with a second-year head coach and Sam Darnold. I can see.
Disappointing, man.
So let me ask you this: draft. We talked about the draft. They're saying the Steelers might draft the kid out of Alabama, the quarterback. Would you draft him in the first round?
No, he ain't did enough for me.
He only started 1 year.
1 year. So he got 12 games?
And he didn't play. I mean, I thought he just was serviceable.
Yeah. He's a late second round, man. But it's only 2 quarterbacks in the draft.
In the first round,
You know what I mean?
So Mendoza, they said he shined on his pro day. He looked good. I think the Raiders are going to take him. I mean, unless you get a package that blows you away, like
Herschel Walker package.
Yeah. Which Dallas did back in the day to Minnesota. I think they take him. Lawrence in New York, they were trying to get a new contract, and now they said it's a wrap. They're not going to give him a new contract, and they're looking at trade scenarios. DeMarcus Lawrence.
I'm just curious. Hearing you talk, are you like this about other sports too, or is football your main thing? Do you love basketball as much as you love?
I'm worse with basketball.
Worse with basketball.
Oh, right.
I played back and coached high school.
I'm talking about talk-wise. I'm talking about what you personally, in your heart, like. Is football your...
No, basketball. Yeah. Yeah, in the words of one of the rappers, you gonna see. So Lawrence is out of there. I got to start bench cut for you because this is a home of start bench cut. You got to start one, bench one, and cut one. 3 young quarterbacks got drafted a couple years ago. Jaden Daniels. Actually, we're gonna come to you second. We're gonna ask young Ryan because he's younger than you, so we let the young guys go first. Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and Caleb Williams. So you gonna start? Who you gonna bench? Who you gonna cut?
You said that they were all on the same team?
Or just whatever. You can start one, you can bench one as a second string, you got to cut one. Who are you going to start, Ryan? I know who I'm going to start. It might be a little emotional, but go ahead.
I'm cutting Caleb.
Cut. Who you going to start?
I'm going to start Drake. Man.
And you going to bench Jaden.
I'm bench Jaden.
Okay. Who you going to start, bench, cut?
I'm just being I'm leaving all my everything to this. I'm just saying truly what I feel.
Yeah.
I'm starting Jaden.
Thank you. Who you gonna bench?
And believe it or not, I'm benching Caleb.
And I agree. And
like first of all, I was a little surprised that Drake May went as far as he went
this year.
Yeah, I was like beyond thinking that what?
Yeah.
I'm a USC fan, so I was like, man, I was super happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just be real, he was on and off.
Yeah.
He wasn't. But then again, everybody that's a first round draft pick or a high pick, you all automatically think, oh, they're going to be the savior.
But they usually go to a bad team, so it takes a minute.
Exactly. So
I agree with you.
I really love Jalen.
Jaden Daniel, that's my
because I feel like it was not that it wasn't expected because coming out of college, out of LSU, really about to be that.
You know your football.
Yeah, I
like that.
But for him to get in the league and really deliver and do what he did,
that's a champion.
That speaks volumes, especially at a young age, at a young point. And he hasn't reached his potential as far as maturity and everything. But I'm talking about a young dude that has the complete package.
Yeah.
Out of those 3 guys.
That's my guy.
It's not even my guy. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. No, it's good. I'm starting Jaden. I'm benching Caleb, and I'm cutting Drake. Although Drake, like you said, he surprised me this year getting, to the Super Bowl.
I was really surprised.
He looked good. Go ahead. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna start Caleb.
Who you
I'm
gonna
gonna bench Jaden, and I'm gonna cut man.
Okay. I can see that.
Jaden gotta get that body right
because he runs and he gets hurt a lot, starting to skip.
Like the history of black quarterbacks.
RG3 in DC.
You need me to call Michael Vick? Without fail, we always, and Mike's my boy, shout out to Michael Vick. It's like, but it's the history of black quarterbacks.
Yeah, right.
Any black quarterback that runs and has a lot of fun outside the pocket, damn near never finishes 16 games. Without 2 to 3 weeks out because he took that extra yard or two and he got his ribs cracked or concussion. It's unfortunate. It's like the gift to the curse.
Yeah.
As fans, we love it. For us, exciting thing out there.
Yeah.
But your ass will get blown up by a Michael Parsons or a Old Rocker or Ray Lewis back in the day, and he make you reevaluate your life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, man, we're gonna slide over to college football. Arch Manning, I think they put a little bit too much hype on him. Yeah. He said he's 100%.
His last name?
Probably so. So he's 100% now. He just had surgery. What's the ceiling for him this year, Randy? What does Texas do? What does he do? So they try to give him the Heisman, but what do you do?
Like you said, they put too much hype on him last year. It was hype city, and he, kind of under-delivered. And like you said, it's because of his last name. And,
is he a pro?
I think he is.
Off his name alone,
he's a pro. Off his name alone, he's a pro.
I feel like he proven enough that he deserves to be on somebody's roster.
Right.
I just think it's a little too much pressure that we go. He's a man, so you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Bronny's last name is James.
That's a good point.
Hey, but then again, if your daddy's a superstar like that, I'm just being honest.
That's a good point. I mean, like you said, I think he'll be on somebody's roster, but I don't think he's he'll pan out. And then, Sarkisian on the hot seat this year.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to win.
They got
So he's been on hot seats ever since he was a UFC.
Right.
Yeah,
So that
trouble.
Is that about to say, so I'm going to AA meetings?
Good.
He telling all my shit.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You got to, hey, I'll tell you, we went to high school, West Torrance, then El Camino, and then BYU.
Yes, sir.
In class of 91. I remember high school. I used to read the Daily Breeze. That's a little
Daily Breeze.
Daily Breeze, South Bay.
So,
I remember him in high school. Your boy, Sharon Moore, avoided jail time. He threw away the bag, got fired in Michigan.
From what I'm hearing, I heard the grapevine, I don't know. Okay, so I heard he's done with white women. I'm not being sure. You would think
he should be.
can I just stop everything? But only because we brought it up. Can I say something about that?
Yes, sir. We just lost another sponsor.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. It's okay. We already broke.
Yes,
So it's good.
because if we have some white women sponsoring, I shouldn't say this.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Should I hold my tongue?
No, go ahead.
You would think that there's been enough examples.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, there's been 4 things that have been the demise of black men since the beginning of time.
I'm scared.
That is drugs, alcohol, gambling, and let's all say it together.
Right.
Brother, we are losing more black men to white men, the white women, than gun violence right now. In fact, look, brothers need to work on a clean way of saying this, their PP management. They need to work on that because it's not work. You would think, come on, man, from Cosby to OJ, Tiger to Kanye, just say no.
Just say
Right now, I need everybody to turn to your neighbor, say neighbor. I say neighbor. Just say no.
Just say no.
Man,
Yeah.
what the heck? And I talked about it on stage. I said, talking about a bad day. Your brother woke up with a job.
and
He lost his white wife. He lost his white side chick. He lost his job. And then he almost lost his life.
Yeah.
In the same day because of what? Let's say it all together.
Why?
And here's what I say, man, and I'm always honest. I say, and this is just honest. This is part of my therapy. I'm just opening up to you guys.
You from 30. We get it.
Come on, man. Remember I told you I was exposed to all types of women. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would feel like if I were to sit here and lie to you, I couldn't sleep at night, right? So before I found my beautiful black wife, that's when I started my beautiful black family. I can't lie to you. In my early 20s and 30s, when I, was young, dumb, and full of cum, I dibbled and dabbled in a few Hannah Montanas.
Okay.
I had a few babies.
Okay.
I had my shore of Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
And I had a little milk of magnesia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I personally, here's the thing, for the brothers that are going through it, if you're watching right now, I understand, brother. I understand. I sometimes white women is an addiction. Okay, I put white women right up there with cocaine and heroin. I'm not gonna lie. And I can honestly sit here and let you guys know, like, I personally gave up white women in the late 90s.
Okay.
98, 99 was my last white chick.
Okay.
And I can honestly say here on your show, I'm going on 25 years clean and sober. God gave me a second chance on life. And
You take advantage of it.
I turned it all around.
There you go.
I turned it all around. And again, I'm not knocking all white. I'm not saying all white women are bad and have evil intentions. There's a whole lot of white women that are bad with evil intentions. So not all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But hey, man, I wish I could cuss them. I got something to say.
That's all right. We've already lost 8 spots. So it's okay. Me and Randy gonna have to get a paper out. So
But it didn't show that no hot dog stand out in front. They gonna be your spot.
Yeah, we have no card. In front of the supper club.
So I'm gonna fall back.
All right, it's okay. Well, that wasn't where I thought that was going, but anyway.
Oh no, I meant
that's all good. It's okay.
It's about you're gonna
You're good. So man, Fickle in Wisconsin, he did great in Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
But then he got them in the play-in. Then he goes to Wisconsin. I thought he should have waited for the Ohio State job. And he's on the hot seat. He's like 9-15. The AD that hired him just left to go to the Big Ten. as like the deputy commissioner. Is despicable. What is it? Is it Big Ten? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I feel like I got a bit to talk to you guys.
Go ahead.
Okay. I know you got the program to run.
It's funny. As Stephen A would say, it's fluid, baby.
Okay. So my question to you guys is, I guess it's a two-part question. I'm gonna say the two-part and then whoever.
Are we talking about Fickle or we talking about White?
We're still talking about coaching.
Okay.
With Sharon Moore.
Yeah.
Two things. Two things he did as a coach, number one. And the second part is, yes, this was unfortunate. And brother, if you're watching, I hope everything's all right and you turn things around. Do you think that he will ever in life be offered another coaching job after all that?
He'll get an assistant coaching job.
Bring him on this
Yeah,
year.
right. But look, no. He'll go be an assistant under Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Then he'll get like a Western Michigan
Oh, you're
job.
saying go back?
He's gonna go to the NFL.
But you said, Harbaugh.
We'll clean him up for 2 or 3
And you
years.
think that
And then he'll get a Western Michigan, and then he'll get a lower level Division One.
can I tell you why I disagree with you?
I know we don't get the chances they get, so I agree. But I think he'll get a pro job, and then he'll get a lower level Division One.
Let me tell you why I don't think you're gonna get a pro job.
Why is that?
Because when you get to the pros, it's a whole lot of white women. Okay. That means a program or a team in America that they got some front office white chicks.
Okay. Well,
Here's the unfortunate part, and I'm only speaking from the point of being an entertainer, right? It comes with the territory.
Yes.
The higher you get as since we black, let's just be real. The higher you get being a black man that is an entertainer or sports, because it's all the same umbrella, and there's a lot of money involved, white women come along with the territory. If you were the type dude that never messed with a white chick in your life, you're gonna be the higher you go, the more you're surrounded by. So if you have that little problem, same way R. Kelly ain't gonna work in elementary school. You get what I'm saying? You can relapse, my brother.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Is this too much honesty?
No.
One thing about me being a comedian, I feel like the reason you laugh is because I'm touching on the truth.
All right.
I'm saying things that everybody's thinking.
You warned us before the show.
I'm trying my best to be good, guys.
Yeah.
You're good.
Like,
You're good. I'm already calling it David Breeze. I'm glad to make money tomorrow.
I might be getting here's you. I might be able to go get a job tomorrow at O'Reilly. Like, wait. Yeah, he's selling oil and transmission.
Yeah. No, my light's gonna be off. So I'm already planning to buy some candles at the 99-cent store.
He might not have a podcast anymore, but he got the hookup on catalytic converters.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Hey, speaking of college, man, they got Ohio State. You know who finished number one in the transfer portal? Oklahoma State. I thought it was going to be, I thought it was LSU, but it was Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the top 25 for next year, they have predicted Ohio State 1, Oregon 2. They both bring back a lot. And Georgia 3.
Yeah, they are.
3 teams that recruit every year and don't lose a lot of transfers. Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman, I like to see him do well. Texas 5, Sarkeesian, West Torrance High School, class of 91. Indiana Hoosiers, which their coach was the recruiting coordinator in Alabama. People don't know that.
But do you think Indiana, from obviously, it's this crazy thing coming out of nowhere, but let's just be real. Indiana wasn't in the conversation as far as anything when it came to football.
Right.
I don't know, 37, 40 years?
50 years.
Okay, so with that being said, for the fact that their one and only star is no longer there, do you honestly think they'll be back in the conversation?
Absolutely. They're going to be top 10 because their coach learned under Saban, and Saban's coaches do well because they learned under the best coach ever. He's already recruited some top players in the transfer portal, and he's a hard-nosed coach. I think he's not going to let them rest. He already got on the receiver that transferred from Michigan State because he came out with gold cleats. He said, we don't do that here, son. That's why you're not in Michigan State anymore. I think he's going to build on what he did, and a lot of kids transferred there. Now top kids are going to want to go and play there out of high school, and he's going to get a lot of transfers because he already showed last 2 years. They only had one loss last year, 1 or 2, and then this year they went undefeated. I think he's going to be top 10. He might not win it, top 10, and he learned under Saban.
So you honestly think because of who, under his tutelage and his program that he's going to put together, he can manufacture another Heisman Trophy
Absolutely
type
not.
quarterback?
No, I think he's going to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
With this program, I don't think he's in another Heisman, and I don't think he's going to win.
I know we just called
Lightning at the bottom.
Yeah, he's going to light the bottom with Mendoza, who transferred out of Berkeley. But I think he's going to be a top 10 program because he's got momentum right now.
And money.
Yep, they put money in, and they just signed him. When Penn State fired, Mark Cuban went there. When Penn State fired their coach, Penn State was looking at him. They gave him a brand new contract in the middle of the season. He's going to do fine. He's got good coaches. He's got a lot of transfers coming in, like 30 transfers. He's getting top high school kids. So I think he's going to be a top 10 program.
And as a name you have not brought up at all, and I don't know if you're going to bring him up, but I guess I'm going to be the first to bring
Lane
him
Kiffin.
up. No. Do you think that Deion Sanders' hype and that Colorado team is either done, null and void, not even in the question, or do you think that Colorado can be in any type of conversation, or it's just not going to happen?
So I love Deion. That's my favorite Cowboy ever. I think it's done. I think he's out of it in 1 or 2 years.
What do you think's left for him?
Huh?
What do you think's left for him to? The only thing left is to possibly go to the pros, or is it really in his heart to work with kids, or was it just because his son was there? Sons was there. Do you think it's in his heart to be like, no, I'm going to take a bunch of nobodies and turn them into something?
I think he wanted to do that. I don't think because I heard that Deion doesn't do home visits because he says he's too big and it's a media circus. I think he's going to be out of there in 2 years. He's going to take his contract. It's 5 years, $8-10 million a year. They'll let him go, pay him $30 million. He already bought a house in like Aruba.
Yeah.
I think him and Carucci.
Oh, you mean football done?
I think he's
Like I tried it. I really don't have to do this. I'm a Hall of Famer. I got my.
I would bet all the money in my wallet. He's out there in 1 or 2 years.
Gotcha.
I think he called lightning in a bottle. He built that program, and he got everybody to start coming to the games. It was first page of the paper, not the
Come on,
sports
man.
section.
He made history.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. I'm not gonna lie. I'm black. I love being black. But I couldn't tell you the last time I watched an HBCU football game.
Jackson
So when I tell you I was in front of that TV every week,
Right.
those 2 little quick years in
Yep,
there,
yep.
it was, again, first of all, college never worked out for me, period.
Yeah.
I went to college for 20 minutes. That shit did not work out.
Yeah.
Right? But for the fact that the culture of what he brought down there
Yeah.
to a place that was at zero, these boys couldn't even take showers.
Yep.
You know, being in a very, it's messed up situation down there in Jackson.
Yep.
It was great what he did. But I don't think, I think I'm with you.
I think it's one or two more. And I love the That's my favorite all-time Cowboy.
Great dad.
Great dad.
Great dad.
Great college player.
Yeah.
Pro player.
Yeah.
Very motivating. I think he has a good heart, but I think it's done. So we got a start bench cut, college. We'll let you go first and then Alex. Start bench cut, just college. Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, Marcus Allen.
I'm gonna start Marcus.
Who you gonna bench?
Who's the name again?
Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson.
Going to bench ball and I'm gonna cut Herschel.
Okay. Who you got, Leo?
Say the names one more time.
Marcus Allen, Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson. Start one, bench one, cut one.
My answers are quick. Is that okay? Because you're talking about 3 people that I love, and I got stuff to say about them.
Okay, give us the quick one. That's okay. We'll take it first.
USC fan my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I love Marcus, but I put Marcus.
It's college though, not pro.
No. We're talking about college. I feel like Bo, Marcus, Herschel. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought of all of them, Herschel was number one. Because for what that dude did in the dog that he was, I mean, he made the wrong decision. Yeah. So out of those 3, I put Herschel first. Bo played a few different sports, so it wasn't a
in college, he played baseball in college.
We didn't really know about that.
Yeah.
But obviously, he was good enough to go pro and do what he did in the pros. So Herschel's my first guy.
Who's your second?
He's my start. My second, we have to bench somebody.
You got to bench. You got to cut somebody too.
So Herschel is my starter. I'm going to bench Bo.
You gonna cut Marcus?
You're gonna cut Marcus.
I'm starting Marcus.
I'll start Marcus.
I'm benching Herschel because he was phenomenal as a freshman, and I'm cutting Bo. He was good, but he didn't
Can we
really
both
blow
say
up.
cut Bo?
I'm cutting Bo.
I said cut Bo too.
You said cut Marcus.
I said cut Marcus.
Mm.
Can I change that?
Yes. This is like junior high with a Scantron. You can erase it, put A instead of C.
What's crazy is you just bought two guys that our generation talking about following three guys that you knew everything about. So that's really tough. I love Marcus for what he did.
Me too.
Bo was just a freak of nature,
Yep.
body wise,
Yep.
with
Speed, yeah,
see
strength.
everything. You know what I mean? I flipped it and said I would cut Marcus, right?
You did say that.
I cut Marcus to make Bo.
Number one, and Herschel, you gonna bench?
Damn it, man!
You done given us 3 different ones.
All right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm starting Marcus. I'm benching Herschel, and I'm cutting Bo.
Mine's flipped.
Anyone?
I'm cutting Herschel.
One is open.
I like both.
You like both?
And then you got to cut to. I know you only brought up college, but who ended up doing the most in their career as a football player? It was Marcus.
Okay.
San Diego.
At San Diego Lincoln High School.
Lincoln High School,
Class of what?
78.
Man, let me shake your hand.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. Because now you got to make me pull up Charles White in the picture.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. For the people that want that comedian,
High school to Charles White too.
it was somewhere in the valley. I forgot. San Fernando.
It's summer.
Everybody watching, I know my stuff, and I'm about to throw something out that really people didn't know. They'd be like, Alex, how did you know this? You're gonna know this. I'm hoping you know.
Mm-hmm.
How about Marcus Allen was Charles White's fullback?
Yeah.
We know that.
You know,
His first
Y'all know
2
that,
years.
but the rest of the world don't know that. I'm trying to show I'm not just a comedian.
Okay, my bad. His fullback
Marcus used to block
for Charles
for
White.
Charles White, and then when I was a kid, I was like,
Okay.
Charles White was Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was a man.
Yeah.
Like number 12,
That's number 12. Let's just be real. You know what I mean?
San Fernando.
But that just shows you how incredible USC. Shout out to John Robinson and those all the time. Don't get me going.
Yeah, come on, dog. Rodney Lott.
Come on, you see I know my
Dennis
stuff.
Smith. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Impressive. I thought you were just a comedian, dog.
No, bro. I just you know who I wanted to be as a kid? So mess you up. If I gave you $1 million in a duffel bag, you would never believe in a million years that a little black kid growing up in South Central LA, even though I grew up 2 blocks away from USC,
From the Coliseum.
you would never in a million years, and when I say the name, you're gonna be like, get the hell out there, and it's gonna come with an explanation.
So this
You know
white
what I wanted to
kid,
be?
white kid, football player.
I don't even want to say that. It's gonna really throw everybody in this room up who I wanted to be.
Who was it?
Howard Cosell.
On TV.
I was
Monday Night Football.
the young kid that was like, I knew I wasn't an athlete,
right.
but I loved sports so much. I was that kid at a young age. I was like, I want to be the announcer.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
So sell Don Meredith.
Don Meredith, Elmer Frank, I was into that at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved all those guys, but I knew I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. The NBA, man, playing tournament, Randy. Yesterday, we had some really good games. Really good. We were here for our networking event. First game was the Charlotte versus Miami. Little controversial. Bam got hurt. LaMelo, they're investigating that now. Hit his leg and Bam fell, hurt his back. And didn't play. It was a great game. I only saw the second half. So I didn't see that play until last night on Sports.
So you saw we tripped him.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
It wasn't no crazy trip.
It wasn't no
But you still you fell and you hit his leg on purpose. You said, hit my head, I hit my senses.
Yeah.
You hit his leg, he did it before. They showed the one from
And
before.
you feel like going, there's replay, right?
Yeah.
It's like whenever Draymond Green tried to say I didn't do it, and you're like, there's.
But what about the refs? The refs didn't do anything.
That's true. But they said because Miami had a fast break, they don't like to call a foul if the opposing team has a fast break because then it stops a fast break. Should LaMelo have been given a flagrant too, and should he be suspended moving forward?
I think it should have got a flagrant too. I'm just gonna
He got it.
He got it.
He got it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, is he
He's not
playing in the next game?
Like until you send it.
So he can't play the next game.
Yeah, not just ready.
Okay.
Y'all like LaMelo?
I do. I played his dad in college. So I like
right out here in Chino Hills.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, you know,
Was his dad nice? I heard all the
he was nice. He was undersized for Division I. So he went to Canoga Park High School, West LA. They're really good JUCO. Went to Washington State, but because he was only a 6'4", 6'5" power
Was he a
forward,
skinny dude or was
no, he was always
he
muscular.
was always
His
muscular?
dad was Sylvester Stallone's bodyguard. His dad had been doing calisthenics and lifted off the back of his El Camino doing pull-ups
So
and
kind of
push-ups.
like The Rock was at a young age because his dad was in there.
Exactly.
I know.
So, and LeVar's got, I want to say, 4 brothers. Andre, the twins, or not really twins, they played at Westchester. But LeVar was about a 6'4.5", super strong, but for Division I, he was too small. So he went to Cal State LA where he met his wife, did great. He was all conference. We played against him. We beat him every time. We played against him, but he was good, but he was Division II good.
So for somebody that never saw him, I'm asking you, was he like a young, similar Charles Barkley looking type dude?
He wasn't that good, but he was built like athletic, absolutely athletic.
He was
good.
thick.
Big,
Yeah.
athletic. And guess where he grew up? In the 30s, 38th and Western.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
He probably knows this.
They got busted at Canoga Park. They grew up in the 30s.
He grew up in the 30s.
Yeah. That's real. I'm giving you real. They got busted.
I went to 37th Street School. Mama and daddy. Put it this way. Here's what's going to really mess you up. How about my wife's mama and daddy from the 30s also?
From the 30s.
But 10-year difference. So
Okay.
10 years older than my
And she's
my
still,
wife.
yeah.
So when they go over the 7, you know how it is.
Same neighborhood. Yeah.
10 years is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like you're in first grade. You know, in 10th grade.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So literally, if you're in Dinker Park,
I think
how about my parents met in Dinker Park?
Yeah.
And how about my wife's mom and dad Dinker Park, but 10 years later?
10 years later. So my mom had a restaurant at 29th and Western, which was 1 block north of the original Fat Burger. Same side as you know the Fat Burger, Western and Jefferson. So
Wow.
yeah, full shade. Yeah. So he's from the 30s and he was good.
To be specific,
Pacific.
you ready?
Not specific.
It's specific. Pacific is the ocean.
Specific.
Black people go the beat Pacific.
Specific.
Are you sure you don't want to be Atlantic? No, but I was about to tell you something.
30s.
I was talking about 30s.
Both shade.
Oh,
Excellent.
you want the street I grew up on?
What street?
I grew up on Dalton.
Oh, come on.
3 blocks away from, and my mom grew up on the side.
Yeah, let's say Halldale.
I think.
Yeah, that's Western, between Western and.
So my mom grew up on the side. My dad grew up on Dalton.
And they met at Dinker Park.
And they met it right in the middle.
Famous park.
Famous park.
Famous. Got different gangs on 2
Just
different.
look LA.
LA. Sponsors from Yorba Linda.
Just let the people know I'm really LA.
So balls being, so he got a flagrant 2, and you said he's suspended.
He said she suspended after the playing game if they get into the series.
Okay.
He definitely got flagrant too. He got fined. Next 5
Well, they're gonna see if he's gonna be suspended for the play-in or the second game.
Oh.
The Warriors, man, Porzingis and Horford and Steph have a minutes restriction, 40 minutes. What's your thought on that?
Yeah, they just coming back. They've been hurt, man. So, you just can't get out there.
Is Steph 100% right now?
No.
Let's just be real.
Mm.
42%. Steph Curry is better than 80% somebody else.
So y'all think
They're
twice.
down right now by 9 points.
They're down.
Oh, that's going on.
Yeah.
Is this the playoff game right now?
It's a play, yeah.
Oh, today, it's like tonight.
We're gonna watch it. We finish.
Oh, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then,
It's like a wild card in football.
yeah. Philly beat Orlando.
Yeah, I picked Orlando.
You called that.
So Orlando's done.
Yep.
Okay.
So let me give you, they rank the players, the most impactful players that are going to impact the playoffs. Not the best, but who's going to have the most success. So like 50 is Steph Curry, which I thought was cold. 49, Kyle Kanuple. Let's skip down to like number 40. They have Dennis Jenkins out of Detroit. 38, Mikal Bridges. And once again, this is who's going to impact the playoffs, not the best. If you come down to like number 32, Brandon Ingram from Toronto. If you go down to number 20, If you go down to 23, they got LeBron. So in other words, they're saying he's not going to have that much of an impact because the Lakers aren't going to go that far. Number 21, they got Ant-Man. He I have a start bench cut with him in a minute. Right. Ant-Man on Minnesota 21 because they say Minnesota will go either lose in the first round or second round. They got number 20, Kevin Durant, because they'll lose in the first or second. Number 16, Evan Mobley from Cleveland, out of Temecula Christian. 14, Chet Holmgren. 13, De'Aaron Fox. 12, Karl Anthony Towns. 11, Jalen Williams, Oklahoma City, playing at Santa Clara. 10, James Harden, Cleveland. 9, Jamal Murray, Denver. 8, Jalen Brunson, Knicks. 7, Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland. 6, Cade Cunningham, Detroit. Then here goes the top 5. These are the ones that they are picking to be the MVP favorites. Number 5, my favorite player in the league, my favorite period, Jason Tatum. Okay. Number 4, Jaylen Brown, Boston, both from Boston. 3, Joker out of Denver, because they're saying they'll get to maybe the either Western Conference Finals or the Finals. 2, Victor Wembanyama, San Antonio. They got number 1. So they're saying who's going to be the most impactful, who's going to maybe win the Finals MVP. That's why you have Shea, Victor, Joker, Jay, and Jason.
Well, I'm going to end you because I feel like you guys know everything. An injury update is Reeves and Doncic supposed to come back for the playoffs? But if they don't, we don't have a chance.
Reeves definitely back. If we get past Houston, he'll be back.
What about Doncic?
He's coming back to the United States on Friday. See.
Come on, did you talk to him this morning?
Yeah.
You know he's back there?
We have the same agent.
He's at Doncic's flight, I believe, is at 6:30.
Yeah, he went over there.
Believe it or not, he's flying Southwest from Serbia.
He went over there and got some of them stem cells in the So
he went to get treatment in his country.
Yeah, he went to Spain
to
get some peptides and get some stem cells.
Because without him, we don't have a chance.
Okay. I got a start bench cut for you. I got a start bench cut for you. Healthy, all healthy. Shea, Ant-Man, Jason Tatum.
Oh, start bench cut.
Raul, you next.
I love Tatum, man.
That's my favorite player.
Is he 100% right now?
No, but still, he's not 100, but he's healthy. If they're all healthy, who you gonna start?
I'm gonna start Tatum.
I love that.
I'm a bench.
Yep.
I'm gonna cut him.
Yep.
And cut who?
Ant-Man. Who you got, Raul? Who you gonna start bench cut? Who you gonna start?
I'm leaning for.
I'm leaning towards a copy and paste situation.
Yeah.
But
you could start Shea. Yeah, and I wouldn't be mad at you.
I gotta get Shea and Tatum.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. That's great.
Yeah, so
but I love Tatum. Tatum's great. If he doesn't get hurt, and I thought he should have got the MVP 2 years ago when he led Boston in scoring, rebounding, and assists. They gave it to Jaylen Brown, but it is what it is. Right. But that would be. But I can't argue with that because I can go Shea. I love Shea. Shea last year, him and Jordan only 2. MVP of the regular season, MVP of the All-Star game, MVP of the finals, and led the league in scoring. 2 in the history of the NBA. I can't argue with that.
Shea's in a tougher conference.
Yeah.
That matters.
But he doesn't have a number 2 like Jaylen Brown.
Tatum always has an easier path to finals. He just has to get over the Knicks.
No, because they be okay.
Yeah. It's always
suspect.
Detroit.
I can't argue it. I'm not gonna argue, but I'm gonna take Tatum. But I can't argue Shea.
That's your personal preference.
I'm gonna go Tatum, Shea, and who you gonna go?
I'm gonna go with, first of all, again, back to not the biggest fan, but you gotta kind of go with the analytics on this one. He is truly, because you really know this sport right now, the NBA is looking for who the new face is gonna be.
Yeah.
And talking about somebody that put their bid in and arguments you can't argue is Shea. For the fact
you can't argue it.
For the fact that MVP of the league,
All-Star
championship, All-Star, won the chip. Like
he did everything.
I'm totally impressed with this.
Yeah, he did everything.
So with that being said, I'm starting Shea.
Yeah. And I can argue that maybe I'm just biased because I like
Believe it or not, I'm benching Tatum.
I agree. And you cutting in.
and I'm cutting it.
I'm not. There's no argument there.
And that's just because I'm admitting, wow. You know what I mean? Like, that dude is that good.
Right.
And it's crazy because he's not the fanciest guy.
No.
But we're talking about a new dude getting
Still got a difference. Have you seen his fur coats?
Oh, no, it's not people all that.
And he's a sneakerhead and with the fur.
Sure is.
So I got a trivia for you, and if you answer it, only you, because you're a guest,
You want to get a money prize?
you get a cigar. You get a soldier kit. You get a.
Oh, there's a right or wrong answer there.
There is. You gotta tell me who all three of them went to college.
Say them all again.
Tatum and Shea.
Damn.
That's from Good Times.
I know two.
You know the second?
I know two.
That's
But one I
the
just don't know.
damn. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of why I'm so amazed with that, I'm one of those people that go in, where the hell did this superstar come from?
He's from Canada.
I know he's from Canada, but I'm gonna be honest, no clue where he went to college.
Kentucky. So, where did Tatum go to college?
Ohio State, right?
No.
That's right. He
Hey, where did Ant-Man go to college? They'll say
Georgia.
Georgia.
You know, some guys, I was telling my wife about that. Some dudes, you've been following them since the day they got in college. Some dudes, you go, what the fuck they doing?
Yeah.
You know, because it kind of goes to show, yeah, we get the traditional generation that we came up. Pretty much, let's just say this is 1997 right now. Anybody that was a star in 97, we all knew where the fuck he came from.
Yeah.
We knew where he came from.
Right.
It was a big deal earlier in those days to follow a dude's career. Now it's like, oh yeah, he played 3 years in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
And then he played on an AAU team, he skipped this, that, now he's a pro. Our generation is, I can tell you what that dude went to high school, college, I watched his whole journey.
Because that was our era, exactly.
That was our era. Now it can be like, let's just be real. For those that knew that he went to Kentucky.
Yeah.
And those that knew that he was, third, fourth guy on the Clippers.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong,
Got traded.
we're so used to dudes being stars out the box. We're forgetting the good old days or whatever happened to the good old days of people developing and getting to a certain spot.
Yeah.
We almost look down at dudes now. Oh, you didn't go. You weren't a one and done.
Yeah.
Or you didn't go straight from high school. No, there's still some people.
That worked. It
We
takes
can name dudes right now from our generation and be like, dude, that dude didn't hit his peak for 4 years in the league.
Yeah, right. Scottie Pippen.
Right.
Mm.
The list goes on. But now we're in a generation where we almost feel like, we didn't know about him when he was 12.
Right.
Not everybody's going to be that dude that was like a LeBron. The world knew who he was at 17.
15, 16.
He had a full beard in 11th grade. Like, I remember watching LeBron at games. I'm like, that dude looked like he got a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah.
Everybody else is drinking cigarettes. He got a Hennessy and a Newport in his mouth. Like, this dude's a man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Any thoughts, Alex, on the NCAA tournament you watched? Michigan won, where our mutual friend Sean Higgins played, and Sean won in '89 with Glenn Rice.
Bill Robinson.
Ramil,
That's an example of what we just said.
Mm-hmm.
We knew about these dudes.
Yeah,
When they got bad 5, everybody was 19.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, these guys are going to be, and we followed them.
Mm-hmm.
It's different now. What's crazy is watching that, I was like, and this might be the old dude in me. It's like we were so used to certain teams.
Yeah.
We just always knew we were going to be in that Final Four, that Final 16. You always know about a dude. Kentucky, Syracuse, North Carolina. Things changed over the years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to be real. As of these last 2 years, guys, as much of a fanatic as you see I am, I lost the interest a little in college.
Yeah.
Because it stopped being what it used to be.
It's not because
Am I the only guy?
No, it's not what it used to be. College used to be Pearl Washington, Rod Strickland, Derek Coleman, Michael
Georgetown,
Yeah. It's watered down.
We knew about Clyde Slammer-Jammer. We knew about Clyde Drexler. We knew about Akeem. I mean, we could keep going.
Yeah.
We can keep going.
Yeah.
And everything I'm saying, I'm not saying it in a hating way.
It just the times
The games have changed. I mean, now let's think about it. With NILs coming into the play, and now the way people are forcing AAU. I did a joke on stage last week. I was like, in a minute, somebody going out of 6th grade and going pro.
Yeah. Real talk.
He gonna be on punishment and doing homework on the bench while he's, you know what I mean?
Right. I got another cigar for you. Just you know, you're our guest.
Thank you, brother.
Name the first and last name of the Fab Five.
They're all my friends, though. I literally have everybody in my phone right
now. I gotta give you a cigar.
I literally have everybody in my phone.
Okay, and tell me where they from. Give me their hometown.
Okay, now that might be a little tough, but I do. This just came up recently.
Okay.
I think the only three that were from like the deep. Oh no! Stop.
Those are great people. Don't cheat on the test.
No. Let me just at least to show you I know my city.
Okay.
Jawan was from Chicago. I know Chris and Jalen were Detroit dudes.
Yeah.
Jimmy King and Ray are the ones from Dallas or Texas. Wait, hold on.
Don't say Randy.
Because those are the two that I always.
Randy, that's the two that nobody gets.
One of them's from Texas.
Okay, Randy, I see you want to see, but don't do it. What city?
What city you get? Is Ray from Dallas? Those two, I'm not sure about them.
Ray is from Austin. Jimmy's from Plano, right outside.
See, I mean, I didn't.
You was close.
That's like asking me their addresses, dude.
Okay.
They're like, what street did he go?
Yeah.
What's
where did his mama work? Yeah.
I mean, you going real deep. You're like,
we get a cigar.
Was it daddy in his life or was it not?
Yeah, there you go. We
went deep. And then you ask me, well, like, what's his blood type?
Yeah, okay. We get a cigar. That was close.
You're like, did Jimmy or Jalen suck their thumb when they was 3 years old?
There you go. I got to start this cut for you. This is our era. This is all lefties. Start one. This is our era, Ryan. I'm giving, because I knew he was coming. So I'm going to laugh today. Like, I put work aside today. My kids were hungry, and I didn't feed them. Go ahead.
Can I say two? I know you're going to say this, so you know I'm in.
They lefties. College. Go ahead.
Just to show you,
I didn't hear. That's another one.
That's why I didn't even hear what he said.
Okay, go ahead. Give me the three lefties. I'm gonna ask you.
I know two right away because I can't read your mind.
Okay.
Say two that I know. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be upset.
Ready? Harold Miner, Stacey Up.
No. No.
Wait. What's the question?
There's three lefties, but those are great lefties.
That's another
one. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, look,
I know it's a question.
Those are great ones. Harold Miner, Chris Mullen, and Stacey Up.
Can you give me my props, please? Can you give me my props?
Derek Coleman.
Well, you never said the question.
This is the three great lefties. Start one.
Okay, remember, you didn't say the question, though. I just jumped.
Yeah, you jumped. That's okay.
Okay.
Derek Coleman, Walter Berry.
Okay, stop. Again, just to show you I know my shit, because I take pride in this. Walter Berry.
Yes.
St. John's, number 21.
Andrew Jackson High School, class of 81.
Derek Coleman, number 44, Syracuse.
And then the last one is Wayman Tisdale.
Come on, man. Number
Derek
3,
Walter.
Oklahoma Sioux.
Come on, dog. I played it, Oklahoma.
Come on, I have his gas album.
Hey.
Come on.
I love his album.
I just want you to know I know my shit.
Okay, I want to make sure. Because Robbie told me he knew you. I had to make sure he was official.
But if I not putting heated up,
You doing good. You doing good. You doing good.
And it's not what I do. It's just being a fan.
You might be on JV, but we're going to move you up for the playoffs.
Okay.
Derek Coleman, Walter Berry, Wayman Tisdale. Start one, bench one, cut one, only college.
You gonna start with me? You start with me?
Yeah.
You said Derek?
Walter and Wayman. Yeah. College.
Brother, I'm starting Derek Coleman because he was a beast
He's right there.
in Syracuse.
He was 4
He
years.
was in that, and that's an easy one. I'm believe it or not, as much as I love Walter Berry, I'm mentioning him.
Okay. And you cutting Wayman?
I understand he was a great power forward. I know everything about him. That's just my opinion.
I got his album. I got his CD. Well, I
got all of it.
Okay, yeah.
Literally.
Wayman.
It's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
After the game.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, dog.
We from the same
Who's
generation.
his brother? William. High school. Booker T. Daddy was a pastor. OU the year before I got there.
You are Google / the fans.
I'm not making this up.
He knows players' daddy side chicks.
Yeah.
He had sex with the man. Was she a cheerleader, a pastor, or was she a nurse? I mean, I think he's going a little too far, guys.
Hey, Wayman Tisdale, Booker T. Washington High School, class of 82. He was there. He left in 95. I got there in 86. We would always practice Sunday mornings. Billy Tubbs, our coach, would change the practice.
You said our coach. What team?
I played for Billy. I played in Oklahoma for a year, and then I came back to California.
I didn't know.
So,
You were that good. What was your position?
Google me, point guard. So look. So Billy Tubbs would have practice Sunday evening.
Oh, you were a teammate of Wayne.
I got the year after he left.
Oh, so you.
But I got the story. So, but he would come back to work out with us. So he was only 22.
Yeah.
So Billy Tubbs would have the Sunday practice Sunday night, so Wayman could drive from Norman to Tulsa, playing in his dad's, in the church band or whatever, because his dad was a pastor of a big black church in Tulsa, and then Wayman would come back with his brother William, who he knows met in Hawaii.
Right.
And then they would have practice Sunday night.
Wow.
Booker T. Washington High School. And they only took Wayman, they only took William the year before because they wanted Wayman the next year. Not only did they take Wayman's brother, William Tisdale, they hired Wayman's high school coach, Mike Mims. The way I got to Oklahoma, my last game against Torrance High at 35 points, sent the tape to Mike Mims. Mike Mims went to Booker T. Washington with my auntie. My family are from Oklahoma. And so I sent the tape to him. He told me I could come. And that's how I know Coach Mims. Oklahoma wanted him so bad that his high school coach gave his brother a scholarship a year early.
Okay, Mr. Know-It-all. I got a question for you that you don't know about. He had Wayman Tisdale.
Jazz.
And I have the answer, and I just need you to know. Was he a Democrat or Republican?
He was a Democrat. He's from Oklahoma, and his dad was a Democrat, and his dad would have voter a poll at his church.
How about this?
Google it.
How about this? I didn't know the damn answer. I just made that shit up.
Yeah, Wayman. Yeah, I will tell you. I got this. Yeah. Wayman. Yeah, it was good. He died too early.
Yeah.
Got drafted by the Indiana Pacers.
Amputated.
And then
Yeah.
Okay, WNBA. UCLA set records. AZ Fudd went number one, and I love her parents.
And then she came out with her girlfriend.
Yeah, in Dallas.
They don't want to talk about that though.
Draft tonight.
Yes.
Hey, but you notice they didn't talk about that.
They never did.
Yeah, they never did.
But again, that's the times we're living in. And they get drafted to the same team.
Yeah.
They really get to be with each other. I wonder if
The point guard and the two guard.
I wonder if it's going to be a problem.
They get into it at home.
They get an argument on the bench. No, I saw you play the dictus. You touched her ass twice.
Yeah.
Why did she run to the locker room? She's jealous.
Yeah. And that crazy Bud and Bugers.
Yeah.
So, but Bud, and I liked her parents had this shirt when she was 2 years ago at Connecticut. It said, "Butt around and figure it out." It said like "butt around and find out."
That's
Her parents.
So who's parents?
AZ Bud's parents. She got a black.
Yeah.
So UCLA had 5 girls drafted in the first round, 6 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Great. The coach came out and said, it's not just great for them, it's great for recruiting. Because we're going to have all these players that want to come to UCLA now.
So now college is a business, bro.
Yeah.
I was talking to my wife about that recently. How not only is it a business, you mess around and get a star on a campus that can boost your enrollment.
Yeah.
Somebody can be an astrological engineer. Somebody even wants to be a brain surgeon. Never played sports in his life, but I want to go to UCLA. I want to go do this. That's nothing to do with what he does, but that really does boost.
It does. Colorado, Deion did it with Colorado when UCLA wanted with Ed O'Bannon and Toby Bailey and that. Enrollment went up. They were taking pictures on campus. Bro. Remember, they were living a pro life. And that's why I think some of them didn't make it, because they were living like pros in Toby, Charles, Ed, J.R. Henderson.
Disappointments. I'm sorry.
Which one?
I'm all over the place.
Ed,
3 dudes I thought they were going to be.
Toby, Charles, and who else? Because I think.
No, I just thought by how amazing that team was.
Yep.
3 names that we saw every day: Toby Bailey, Charles O'Bannon, his brother. I just thought those guys were going to end up and be amazing basketball players. Toby didn't work out in the league.
Charles did.
Yeah. I mean, they did a little thing, but they never. And that goes back to what we said earlier about it doesn't necessarily mean you could have the biggest name in college, and it doesn't automatically.
It doesn't.
Pan out.
It doesn't.
I don't wish that on anybody, but
Right.
you can get those dudes that at least made it to the league. And at the end of the day, dude lasted 16 years in the league.
Yeah.
Wasn't a superstar.
Yep.
But was able to make a living
Mm-hmm.
and do what he loved to do at the highest level.
Yep. And I think personally it's because they were such big celebrities in LA. At 18, Toby Bailey was huge.
Dude.
Signing autographs, taking pictures on campus. Charles O'Bannon, Ed O'Bannon. O'Bannon brothers. J.R. Henderson.
Yeah.
Can anybody name a starting five in the championship game? Go ahead, Randy. 95. 95.
Oh,
Being
that squad.
Pacific.
Oh,
That squad.
Oh, yeah,
Brian first. Ryan,
CLA squad?
that one in 95 is starting lineup in the championship game. Go ahead, Ryan.
Ty Sedney,
Yeah.
Don't say just
I'm about to say it.
both the O'Bannons, Bailey, and the dark brother, the off guard. Damn, what's his name?
no.
No,
Oh, he didn't
he
start.
missed the
No,
white center.
you know,
Did
that-
he miss him?
Who's that?
Shake my hand.
Like, listen to all my shit.
Hey,
I'm trying to say it.
we don't have to have you up here more often.
Because what?
Missed on the top
Because what?
because you know a little bit about sports.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, kid Randy, you second, and then Alex third. Give me the starting lineup in the championship game.
What's the center? I don't need the center. They already named everybody.
Don't. I'm gonna let him go. I'm a young fella. To be your first name again?
Ryan.
Ryan. Right.
I
And
didn't
then you next. No. We already did Ryan and Brian. That's the two young homies there.
Oh.
Brian, you don't know? Raul don't know because Raul was only 8 when he born in 87. When you were graduating high school, I was talking to Oklahoma. Give me the starting lineup and name the 95 championship team.
And it was so crazy. I'm listening to him. I had it all. He said it, and now all of a sudden, I'm being honest.
It messed you up.
That's that center. I can't remember because I was about to name 4 white centers, but it might not have been that year.
I'm gonna give y'all the starting
Can
lineup.
you give me a clue? Can you at least give me his
Okay, huh?
I think I know.
Okay. The center was white. He was big. He was.
You see, I got that part.
You got that part. Go ahead, Randy.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a second chance. This is kind of like continuation school. If you turn in your packet next week, we're gonna let you graduate. Go ahead, dog.
center, white, Charles,
Give me the start 5.
He
Give me
gave
the
me
start 5.
the European.
Eddie, O'Bannon brothers, Bailey, and who's the center?
You got Andy. Got Ty said.
I said,
Oh, you said okay.
Y'all,
who's the center?
you all for 2 already.
What? Did they
What did he say?
The starting point guard was Cameron Dollar. Eddie got hurt. The 2 was Bailey. The 3 was Charles O'Bannon. The 4 was Ed O'Bannon. The center was George Seedick. Tyus got hurt.
Yeah.
Tyus got hurt. That's right. Tyus was the starter.
He was. Dollar came in and played good.
Dog.
Hey, I'm showing you we're not new to this. We true
I
to
was
this.
gonna say July.
We ain't gonna score. No. That's later. July.
You know what I was about to say, but I stopped myself. So I was like, he's 2 years older than Don McLean.
Yeah. Don McLean was older. He's like, I done seen you guys. Yeah. All right. So WNBA. So now I think so. Talking about WNBA, Aja Wilson just signed a 3-year, $5 million deal.
AJ.
Asia.
It's AJA, but it's Asia.
Asia. Okay, I was trying to sound French.
Yeah, you talking about Austin. That's like my homeboy. My homeboy changed his name. We knew it. Oh, that's my boy Otis. He goes, no, it's OTA. I'm like, nigga, how you spell it? OTI''S. Nigga, that's Otis.
Otis, nigga,
No.
yeah.
It's because you put
From the 40s.
yeah, you are not OTA.
Yeah, he grew up in the Yeah. All right, start, bench, cut. And I got the younger girls later. Start 1, bench 1, cut 2. And these are the old heads because I'm going to do the young ones next week. Cheryl Miller, Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cooper, Teresa Edwards. Who you going to start, bench, cut?
I'm starting sure.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Who you going to bench?
I'm a bench. Cynthia Cooper.
Maybe, yeah. And you going to cut Edwards and Leslie?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm kind of with it. I'm starting sure. People don't realize she was the first person to score 100.
105.
105 to be exact. You hear all the Reggie Miller stories. I just want to try to be my sister.
Yeah.
Like if they would have allowed her to play one game in the NBA, I'm not saying she would have been Jordan, but she would have busted a few of these dudes.
Yeah.
That's how good Cheryl Miller was.
Reggie has a great story. He was in the car. He scored like 35 his junior year because he's a year older than that. And I saw that. And he said, I hit 35. And he told his dad, and he was like, Cheryl, what'd you do? And the dad looked in the rearview mirror and was looking at her, and she was laughing. And he, Cheryl, what'd you do? And she said, oh, I had 105. Riverside Poly. That's how it's like. Corona, Riverside.
Yeah, I believe the score that day was 105-2.
Something like that. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. We're almost done, man. We MLB. Let me ask you this: we talked about the standings. Our Dodgers doing well. You think we're on 3-peat?
Yes, sir. I'll be at the parade.
Absolutely 10,000%.
1,000%.
Hey, he goes so
We
over
just
here.
got better.
Better.
We just got stronger.
Yeah.
For the fact that we added Kyle Tucker,
Mhm.
I mean, that led the Cubs in home runs last year.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Talk about skill.
Shit, yeah. We got money. We got a big checkbook. Right?
Oh my God, we got better, you guys.
And Fires is leading
Hardez is
the league in
everything right now.
everything right now.
Hits, home runs, got 5 home runs. He's on fire.
We like Freeway Rick, Tootie Reese, and Water and Harry O.
Right.
We got the biggest checkbook.
Larry Hoover.
Yeah.
Come on.
So is Ohtani going to Cy Young?
He pitching tonight. Yeah, I think so, bro. I
We
think.
might need that split screen downstairs for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Let's
We're
just be
talking
real.
about
Let's just be real. You guys love baseball?
you know,
Do you know baseball?
a little bit.
Come on, man.
I played at Rancho Cienega. That's a hood park. You may not know.
I know about it.
I know you do.
Ready for this? Honestly, not just because I'm a Dodger fan, not because I'm a baseball fan. That literally, and I would argue with anybody, I don't care what their analytics is and how much they know about Google. You can't say that that wasn't truly the greatest performance in the history of baseball to hit 3 home runs,
Yep.
win a World Series, strike out 10 people in the
Yep.
season. Because first of all, it's just never been done.
Never.
If you did it at all, 6 other guys did it. No.
It's never
He's
been-
doing something that's never been done
Yeah.
in the history of the game. And he doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's an article on ESPN today talking about how Ohtani, when he's only batting, he's more relaxed. When he's pitching, after every inning, he goes in and talks to the catcher and the pitching coach, and he's more locked in. I want to see him win a Cy Young this year.
Me too.
I feel like it's his time.
Yeah,
It's time.
They're up to 1 right now.
we need that split screen.
So
Okay.
yeah,
See our producer, we get real time. You see that?
Yeah,
That's
my
What's the way talk to me? What's the
two the Dodgers up 2-1 right now.
all right now.
and my
Who we playing?
man,
So,
So we're not doing good right now.
we won 2 in a row so far, right?
yeah, we
Is he still pitching?
Yeah,
He's still there.
Okay.
We shut him out the other night.
And you see, we have educated friends. We bring it when you came because we know you went to Fairfax. We didn't bring our Crenshaw and Dorsey friends. We brought Pomona, good household. Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, but you know your sports do. I love this because we do this. So we did this for years
Right.
before we did this, and I knew about it.
What you guys do?
Just for the cigar lounges.
Oh, you talking about this YouTube without cameras and
Yeah, just doing it. Yeah, talking sports, and now we have a podcast, episode 60.
doing what you love?
68. Told you.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I heard that.
Yeah, 68. And so I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So one of my good friends and him share a cousin. So one of my good friends has a first cousin. This is black people shit. And then he has a second cousin, and they're related. And so I knew about him 30 years ago. I didn't meet him until 15 years ago. And I was like, oh, you Randy Jaquette, the one your cousin said was crazy. But he's not. He's kind of like us. His cousins are like us. You know, like the Saul, not like us.
Exactly.
So we've been doing this for years, and now we just do it with a podcast where Ola asked us to do it, and so we do it. But you know your sports, dog. We got to do trivia. We love it.
Only thing you guys aren't talking about, which is my favorite sport in the world. I'm a serious.
Badminton.
He's like curling. No, I mean, so you guys don't know golf.
Yeah.
we know
If Jack Nicklaus was sitting right here, he'd be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
right.
How do you know this?"
How often do you play?
3 days a week.
Okay, now that I'm married, kids, and they're young, I don't play as much as I used to. I've been playing 30 years. When I was at my height,
Yeah.
playing like 3 times a week, I got down to a 10 handicap.
Okay.
But now it's just, it's always been for fun. So I would tell people, if golf was my job, I'd be homeless.
Yeah.
As long as I can beat up on other comedians,
Yeah.
smoke a cigar,
Yeah.
have a drink, and have a good time.
You good. Robbie plays. Yeah, he plays.
Oh, me and Robbie, we serious.
Like I
We
told
serious.
you,
Serious.
you play with Percy in the golf beef, huh?
Come on, man.
That's my home.
Shout out to Percy,
Shout out to
Pomona,
Percy Pomona.
P. Yeah.
Byron Scott plays. TR.
I play anybody that, it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm not exactly. Anybody that's black in this day right now, who is any type of athlete, star, entertainer, I either play with them or they're on my phone and we play.
Right.
I tell people all the time, me being a sports fanatic and growing up in the city of Los Angeles, everybody, and I'm not exaggerating, everybody I grew up watching on TV. I'm either friends with them now through golf or they're my homies through golf.
Yeah, Byron.
Golf is the great equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
It bridges gaps. It brings people together. Sometimes I'll be in a foursome to be me, Wayne Gretzky, Will Smith, and Ahmad Rashad. What the fuck? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
I'm just a little dude from South Central LA who tells a few jokes.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
I've been very lucky. I always say, my saying is, I'm very blessed. From South Central to St. Andrews.
Yeah.
Not too many people can say that.
Yeah.
St. Andrews, the home of golf.
Yeah.
There's white guys that have been playing golf 50 years and they ain't never been to Scotland.
Played
it twice.
Yeah. Wow.
The home of golf.
Yeah.
I played Pebble Beach. I played Pinehurst. Just so people don't know, golf actually became part of my comedy hustle
Okay.
for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was, people used to call me like the Black Bob Hope.
Mm-hmm.
We all know Bob Hope is.
Yes, sir.
The greatest entertainers of all time.
Yeah.
Loved golf. He was friends with everybody.
Yeah.
The dude could call a president.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I'm that guy that I'm not talking about all these new guys. Kevin Hart started playing last week. LeBron's.
Yeah.
More about to them, my friends. I love them. I'm really true to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I really do this. So what happened comedy hustle wise, every professional athlete that has a foundation, whether it's autism or cancer, they all have foundations and they all have golf tournaments. They're all raising money to raise money for their foundations. I just kind of became that guy.
Okay.
I would be, just give you an example how it works. There's dudes out there that don't even play golf, but they have a tournament.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Allen Iverson, last guy on the planet. Vince Young, Vince is my boy too, but Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, I can keep going on. Guys that were some of the biggest that ever did it. Somebody in the camps say, you want to raise some money? Have a golf tournament.
Yeah.
And who would they have hosting their tournaments? Me. And here's the money came in for me. These pro athletes would pay me more for 1 hour to make this room laugh, to help them raise money, than me having to go do 6 shows at the Miami Improv. Or me having to do 8 shows in Chattanooga this weekend. Or me having to go to San Jose and do 4 shows at the Improv.
Okay.
I make that in 1 hour and help them raise $1 million. And remember, the room is full of other stars.
Yeah.
They laughed their ass off. Man, you were incredible, man. Hey, my tournament's coming up next month. Great, Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
Hey, my tournament, you were hilarious. But hey, can you do mine today? Of course I will, Dr. J.
Yeah.
I can keep going on and on.
Yeah.
People see me. So my show, I have a golf TV show.
Okay.
It's called Tea Time with Inglewoods.
Tea Time with Inglewoods.
It's me.
Get out there with you.
It's
man.
me going all over America, playing golf with all of my African American and minority celebrity superstar Hall of Fame friends.
Okay.
Last episode I did was with LaDainian Tomlinson.
Okay.
Hall of Famer. One of the greatest football players of all time. TCU, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And the episode was so incredible that now, Ken Griffey Jr., when is my episode?
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Alex, when you gonna have me on the show? Byron, can I be next? James Worth, man, I saw that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm that guy that understood relationships. People are like, how do you know all these stars? Relationships. And I'm the guy that they call. Hey, can you come play with us? We got an 8:15 tomorrow morning at Sunset. Hey, we're playing Riviera on Thursday. Can you? Hey, you goddamn right.
Right.
My boy's brother is the golf pro at Riviera, Burley.
I know that.
Burley Snapchat, yeah.
One of my first tournaments I won.
That's Dart's brother. That's Coach Dart's brother.
When I was tournament I won in the early 90s, or not early 90s, when I started late 90s, Jim Hill.
No, Jim.
Jim.
He played there.
Somebody.
He played.
Chris Hill. That's Robbie's boy. Chris Hill. That's Rob. Those are Robbie's boys. Chris, Rodney P.
I played Andre Reed's tournament every year. I got all these guys. I play in all their in the next few months. I got Jerome Bettis, his blue and gold that he does for Notre Dame every year. Playing his every year. I play Andre Reed's Hall of Fame tournament.
Good.
Every
Really good receiver.
Marcus Howland. Hey, Marcus was in here right now. How are you doing in here? You know what I mean? Like, I just friends with all these guys. Yes, they love me as a comedian, but I'm that dude that you play Air Force with me. You're gonna laugh more than you ever laughed in your life.
We're going to set up a foursome. The two of us, Alex and Robbie Countryman. Okay, so that Robbie,
you watching?
he watching.
Hey, Valencia Country Club, make an opening.
Right there. Yeah, they Santa Clarita. Come on, dog. Hey, so Robbie is the one that Anthony Blue, he was Blue's quarterback, and Blue talked about it.
Oh, yeah. So,
We had Robbie Countryman's Inglewood Junior All-American receiver, Anthony Blue. And I said, give me the top 5 players. And he mentioned Robbie. Yeah, the ball in hills. So I'm going to give you a name. I'm going to mess you up right now. Somebody I grew up with. I grew up Hawthorne, but across the street from Inglewood, LA. I'm not going to tell you I know him. Chris Spencer. I ain't gonna tell him, dude. I just wanted to save it to the end. Mm-hmm. See, I want to save it to the end. Hey, Morningside and South Pasadena, and then UCLA. Right. I'm not even gonna. We're gonna leave it at that. I had to say something for the end. Ryan, I had to say something for the end. Mm-hmm. Chris Spencer, class 85.
What's up, Chris?
South Pasadena.
Come on, man.
Morningside. They grew up right by me at Venice and Imperial. I was on the blue side. They were on the red side. Him and Hoopy. Yeah, come on.
I got one for you. You know who I was in the Army with? Fort Polk, Louisiana. Free is love. Larry Farm.
You pulled out your
out of Pasadena House. That's my boy.
Free's super funny.
Yeah.
Super
medium.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we old school though. We really LA cats, man. We just we clean up. You already know. Yeah.
You know how I tell people, you flew here. I grew here.
Yeah, that's right. Real talk.
Gotta think about it. In my business, I'm 90% of my peers are from other places.
Yeah.
It's only really a few of us that born and raised in LA and ended up being successful in entertainment. Me, Byron Allen, DLU, Chris Spencer's only a few of us that we can say, we were born. We always joke. There's only a few of us that will go south of Wilshire.
Yeah, right. And then go, south of the 10. Right. When you said the 30s, I knew he was official. Yeah, that's a neighborhood, Ryan. And then the 30s, you got to know. And the other name is the Harlems. That's a whole different. We can't really say that. Well, we don't have any more sponsors. So we can say that. But
I did a little research on you, and I want you to tell the story about your first comedy show in Long Beach.
Were you there?
No, I heard about this.
You know,
it's
kind of tough to talk about it, but
listen to this.
All right, long story short, 1991, 92, only been doing comedy 6 months. Berlin. Did you ever go to Berlin?
No, I know about it. Yeah.
It was a club in Long Beach, but it was a comedy club.
Okay.
TK Kirkland.
I saw crack jokes on Jim Hill. Yeah. TK was off the chain in the 80s. I saw him in 88, 89.
He was the host that night, and he liked me as a little young up-and-coming comedian. He's like, oh, it's funny. Hey, man, you know, there's a comedy competition this week. I'm hosting it. $1,500. I'm like, look, I got $11 in my pocket. I need that money.
Yeah. Like Denzel said, I'm going to get that bag, get that money.
Right. Yeah. And, you know, I was a little young comedian. I'm like, I'm going to get this shit. Right? Long story short, the night before the comedy competition, I get invited to the Jungle Fever premiere. Spike Lee movie.
Come on, dog. Jungle Fever. Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. I'm going to try to just get to the point as quick as I can. They were giving out hats, Jungle Fever hats that night. I was like, oh, so I went to a movie premiere. I'm rocking that to the competition tomorrow. It's a red Jungle Fever hat. I went to the
movie, though.
I went to the
when he was with the white girl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But look, the key word what he said.
Right.
Was what?
Don't say it. I mean, you know the story. So did you hear what I said? It was a red Jungle Fever hat. So the next day, I'm going, I'm getting it like outfit. Yeah. I go to Beverly Center, and I got red and white polo rugby. Remember polo rugby store? You know what I mean? I'm half white, half black. You know what I mean? I like the white boy shit. You know what I mean? So I'm wearing, got me a little tan khakis, and I want some like white shirt taters. I'm fitting. I'm about to go. How about I pull up to the valet in Long Beach, in Birdland West, and totally forgot Birdland was all Crips.
All rolling 20 Insanes. Come on, dog.
Totally slipped my mind. When I tell you, it looked like a Crip convention. I know the Crips had a conference going on that weekend. I had no idea. I'm talking the valet parkers had blue vests on. And everybody is looking at me crazy. Like,
Like, nigga, where you from?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why's everybody looking at me? And then it dawned on me. I'm like, oh,
Long Beach.
shit. Long Beach is all Crips. And I'm not a gangbanger. Come on, man. I ski, I snowboard, I swim.
Yeah.
I have white friends. Good friends with my father.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Yeah.
Why would they want to harm me?
Yeah.
So it dawned on me real quick. All right, let me just get in here, win this little competition, get the fuck out of here. Right? TK, oh shit, you showed up, man. Let's go. It was weird because right when I went in the competition started, he's like, you first. I'm like, oh, put me first at Crip Convention 92, right? And I look like the enemy like a mother.
Yeah.
I get on stage, dude. And right when I get up on stage, it was a little teeny stage. And it was two of the biggest Crips I've ever seen in my life. They were so close that their feet were on the stage like this. Two of them looked at me. He said, give it up for Alex Thomas. I didn't have no type of credits. Give it up for this dude named Alex. I go on stage and they look at me and both of them lifted up their shirts.
Oh.
And they both had, like, I remember it was like nickel plated, like something.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was a 45 or whatever it was. And they looked at me, they're as close as you and me. Like, we're gonna kill you, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, cuz.
On Crip.
On the dead homies.
Yep.
Right? And I'm like, I'm nervous. I'm beyond scared. I don't know if anybody here has ever had a gun pulled on them. It felt like they pulled the gun on me. I'm like, everything going through my mind. Oh my God, I'm gonna die on the comedy stage. What am I gonna tell my family and all this kind of stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, dude, I feel something hit my face to my right, and all of a sudden I feel something hit my face on the left, and it was chicken bones.
Oh, man.
They started throwing chicken bones at me, boom, right? And then all of a sudden, just imagine 500 people jingling their keys. I didn't realize one of TK's things was, if the comic's not funny, don't go and jingle your keys. So I'm getting hit with chicken bones.
And they jingling.
They're jingling the keys. Two murderers are in front of me saying they're gonna kill me. And then on top of all that, all of a sudden, when I tell you, it was the most violent boos. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. We hate you, boo. Go kill yourself, boo. Go play in traffic. Fall on something sharp.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they hated me. And then all of a sudden, just mind you guys, I've never said hello. I say, how y'all doing? I didn't tell a joke.
Yeah.
I'm getting booed, chicken bones thrown at me, and all this kind of shit, right? And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna die in this, right? And then all of a sudden, the whole crowd started dying laughing. It went from I'm about to die to everybody's dying laughing. And I'm like, I was kind of like in shock. You know why everybody started dying laughing?
Why?
I peed on myself.
Oh, man.
Remember I told y'all I had on tan khakis?
Oh,
They can see.
It looked like I jumped into the nearest river.
Peed up.
When I tell you, I was soaked from. It felt like the pee was still going as the bones were in me. Like I couldn't stop peeing, right? And so it went from all that to me peeing. I guess they thought I was the pee dude. Maybe they thought that was my joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you guys know I never said a word. Did you hear me say I told any joke?
No.
So it's not like I bombed. No, they wanted to kill me, right?
Yeah.
So then TK was like, what he came up on stage to save me. I put my hand in his shoulder. He was like, "You funny, man. I see you a couple times. What happened?" I was like, and my face was in his shoulders, like, they gonna kill me. He's like, "What? They gonna kill me? They gonna kill me?" He's like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "Dude, to the front row." And in my mind, I'm like, "I snitch. They gonna die? Am I gonna die?" I really was in awe, like they gonna kill me. He's like, "Who was like the two dudes?" Fuck, my back is turned today because I'm telling him in his ear. They got guns. He's like, "What you want?" He don't have to sit down. Talk about everybody.
TK off.
He's like, "No, I'm kidding." I was like, "No, because they might kill you too."
Yeah.
Right? And he was like, "All right, man." I walked off the stage. Now, mind you, in a black room, if you're not funny, everybody hates you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm walking in, Birdland was a real deep club. From the door to, it felt like it took me 20 minutes to get back. I'm walking past securities, I'm walking past girls, they all looking at me like, we hate you. Kill yourself. I hope you get in a car accident on the way home. I ran to my car and I got the hell.
You looked this up, dog.
I got the hell out of Long Beach. And I was like, I'm never coming back here again.
Yeah.
I'm never coming back here again. Cut to the next year came around. Something in me said, I know I'm funnier than all these dudes.
Yeah.
I know that they didn't even give me a chance.
Yeah.
You know? So I came back the next year and I won the $1,500.
That's right. There you go.
Ready for this?
There you go.
Ready for this? And I was in disguise. Ask me what I wore.
What you wear?
Blue.
I wore a pink t-shirt, some cross-colored overalls,
Cross-color.
some cowboy boots, and I had a baseball hat on backwards. And I took the $1,500. I don't know if they thought I was gay. I was like, you're gonna stop me from getting this money.
Yeah.
And that's just a story of perseverance.
Yeah.
That's the story of I know I'm funny. I know I've only been doing this 6 months. I just before I did any movies, for any of my TV shows, and it just kind of made me feel that I was able to come back and do what I did in that hostile environment, and the rest was history.
There you go.
That was the beginning of my career.
There you go, baby.
Sir.
Episode
Thank you,
68.
Alex. 68.
Episode 68.
Alex Thomas.
Yeah.
He'll be here on the 23rd.
Oh, man.
Midnight.
Can we talk here?
He's going to rip the house down.
What time do we start,
We
Randy?
start at 7.
What time do you get here
We
by?
better get here by 5. Standing room on.
No seats.
Yeah, you gotta come here and have lunch because I'm excited, man. So you're the 23rd. That's next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Right here. Me, Havana.
You said Jungle Fever. Our producer was 4 when that came out, so he didn't see it.
Google it.
Google it.
And
Wesley Snipes and a
white. You gotta enunciate the W with a white. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be a
good.
great show. Hey man, I'm just hang out with these dudes. We'll have some cigars there.
Yeah.
But from what I'm hearing, what you told me is we're up here promoting it, but I thought you said the public can't come. Or can they come?
They can come.
Because people are seeing it on my Instagram.
No, they can come. They need to get here early. They can come.
$20
Or 2 cigars. Yeah, that's it.
Y'all heard that?
Mhm.
$20 or 2 stick minimum.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm inviting some people too, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's something. Tell them to get here early, dog.
Yeah.
We'll be here. We'll have you in this room. Have a little wine,
It's the
with
green
some
room.
vodka, whatever. Yeah.
Come on, man.
You
You know,
know,
what time the show's starting?
7.
And it's just me and one other comedian.
That's it.
But
Wasn't that the flyer? Some other
Yes. No, that's our comedian host. So we open it
So
up.
he's gonna kind of get it going.
Yeah.
And,
We get it going, then he gets it going, and then
we got G-Bus and DJing.
it's a show.
it's gonna be a change. And when the comedy's over, it's gonna be a party.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Uncle Jam's Army. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
See, why you gonna start that? Because now,
that.
do I have 2 minutes?
You got to.
Go ahead.
Uncle Jam's Army, just so you can remember.
And his DJ is my boy Bobby.
Come on, man.
Bobcat. Where's he from?
Bobby.
40s.
Of course.
My boy. Ryan, we ain't knew this. My DJ, Bobby.
You know what's sad? Everybody we talk about, we say, oh, good guy, gang affiliated. He was
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that. He's so important. Hey, that was LL's DJ,
Yeah.
and he won the DJ contest. Got there late. He was too short at Uncle Jam's Army. He was little, stand on crates and DJ. He got to the DJ contest in New York late. He saw LL in concert, DJ for him. LL put him on tour, and then that's my boy Bobby, live in Santa Clarita. Hey Ryan, we're not making this up.
You got some Black history in it, like some LA Black history, but this I'll make it quick.
Egyptian lover.
Stop it, Egypt. The women here are. Stop it. Stop.
Okay.
First person to bring who out here?
Who? To bring who?
From the East Coast.
To bring.
Not WD.
Run DMC.
Run DMC.
Who was that?
And the Black Boys.
Yeah, they were the first person to bring Run.
Where the Egyptian Lovers concert used to be at? Sports Arena.
So,
Not even there anymore.
with that being said,
Sports Arena.
I just gotta be honest. I was too young
Oh, here we go.
to go
Okay.
to Uncle Jack.
Because you
My
were
mom
12,
wasn't-
13.
yeah. So I wasn't old enough. So what happened was, for all of us kids in LA, you know, that were into that scene, that weren't old enough to go to Uncle Jam's Army.
Parking lot.
Uncle John's Army. No, it was a thing called Ochoa.
Come on, dog.
So Ochoa, you remember, Greg, rest in peace, but your General Lee and all.
Yeah. Fred Globe, General
Fred
Lee.
Globe, come on.
Yeah.
All of them.
LA history right now.
Basically, they figured out a way.
Leon.
They figured out a way for Uncle Jim's for us that are 15 to 21.
Yeah.
Since we couldn't get enough, we all knew about it.
Ochoa.
All my cousins and everybody went. I just couldn't go to Uncle Jam's Army.
Yeah.
So Ochoa was our
Ochoa. Come on.
yeah.
Come on, Flip.
Yeah.
Ochoa. Flips a hollow. Come on.
Oh, by the way, it's when everybody follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Funny man, Alex Thomas.
I am so good.
Yeah, I'm not I am, just so people know.
Oh,
I am.
I
I'm Inglewood.
got it.
I have a new TV show that is about to come out soon. I'm really not supposed to talk about it, but I'm gonna give you a little exclusive here. That's what I was taping for 16 hours today.
Okay.
It's a new show. It's gonna be on BET.
Okay.
All right. I hope I don't get in trouble. But how many people watch the TV show The Office?
Yeah. My boy Larry Wilmore.
Ready? How many people watch Reno 911?
Mm-hmm.
So the show that we're doing right now is called Lot Patrol.
Lot Patrol.
It's called Lot Patrol, and it's a mixture of Reno 911 mixed with a little bit of The Office, but black.
Okay.
We're like a security team that is a security team for a famous Hollywood movie lot.
Okay.
It's everything that goes on behind the scenes, and it's hilarious. My character, I'm Officer Woodman, and I was a child star. That child stars they get real rich and famous at a young age.
And then they
And by
fall off it.
15,
Yeah.
by 15, he's on crack.
Yeah.
And that was me as a kid.
Yeah.
So with the same lot I used to shoot movies and TV on, I end up being the head of security at that lot. I feel I'm fighting up.
Okay.
But I'm funny.
Tom Bridges.
I'm pretty much Gary Coleman. Yeah, Colin Coleman.
Tom Bridges was the
And in the show, I was the fall.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, Lot Patrol, look for it soon this summer, BET.
All right. So 68 is a wrap. Good job, dog. Hey, we 68 in the game, dog. Yeah.
But hey, congratulations to that.
And we've been blessed with Mr. Alex Thomas.
Thank you
Check
for
him
having
out on
me.
the 23rd. He's gonna tear the house up. Be here, be square. Coming to you from the Flyers, dopest cigar lounge in all of California. Me and Matt from all of California.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yep, we out.
And we out. Peace. Good shit.